Um, Sam, yeah, truly, it would end all. Let's get gay. Let's get gay. We're playing Stray Gods, which is a musical, choice-driven musical video game.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, the choices you make as a character change the lyrics and tone and style of the song, which is really cool. It's got Laura Bailey, it's got Troy Baker, it's got Ashley Johnson, it's got a bunch of amazing people you probably know either from other video games or from Critical Role is one that I know a lot of people know a lot of these people from. And it's got, as I said in my big review,
people from Broadway.
Yeah, it's got Anthony freaking Rapp. Come on. Let's get excited. And his appearance, oh my god. I was like, oh fuck. Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
baby.
So
Yes.
Anthony
That's
Rapp
the one.
is in this game. And this, yeah, it's a musical video game. We're going to play the first half today, and then we're going to finish it tomorrow. So if you want to see all of that game, we'll be doing it this weekend. Fern is going to be playing. I played it and I've beaten it. So now I'll be able to be a omniscient guide. I will be mostly hands off, but if you really...
There was one moment that you were like, I didn't go back and like fix this, even though I hated how it turned out. So now I get to watch you do it right. And I was like, well, what if I don't do it right? What if I choose the exact same thing?
I'm telling, yeah.
How am I gonna know?
This is gonna be a really exciting game. It's very like modern musical. The music. And yeah, I'm excited to see what y'all think. It's the back half of the game I do like a lot better than the front half. Once the exposition and stuff is over and they're just doing emotions.
Nice. Love to do emotions.
But it's fun. It's a fun time. But yeah, let's get going. We're already like an hour late.
There is no late when you're doing gay shit.
You gotta stop the music, bro.
I'm stopping it. I know what I'm doing here.
Let's get gay. Let's get gay.
Okay.
What are we up to now? I can't read it.
45%? I
Nice.
think. Yeah, obviously I'm a pro streamer, and 2 weeks off does nothing to me because I have the memory of something that has really good memory. Anyway.
Yes. No. Yeah. So yeah, we're doing Stray Gods now. You didn't even switch screens.
I what?
Switch the screen.
I'm about to.
The night mode. Night mode.
This?
Yeah.
We're in a whole different thing, okay? I've never even seen this before in my life. Look at it.
So good.
Gorgeous.
Might need to turn it down a little bit.
Okay.
It's gonna be hard to tell.
Options.
No, you can just do it in our thing. I'll turn the subtitles large, probably.
Time choices on.
We're little babies.
Audio
down here.
description on.
No, I mean, if you want, it's gonna be like while any break of sound, there's gonna be audio description.
Night mode. Neat. Confirm. Okay.
Glory mode. No, we have a mixer. Is where I'm telling Julie to go.
Is that good?
That'll probably be good.
Okay.
You'll have to let us know once they start singing and stuff.
Yeah, we want to make sure you can hear that, but gotta hear us too, of course.
Well, we gotta be loud, bro.
Okay. Anything else? Are we ready to start?
Are you ready, gamers? Oh, yeah, we're doing Phasmophobia after this.
Yes.
With Fish and the Shazame, so very exciting. Ghosty!
Hi, Ghosty. Thanks for lurking while you're doing your household stuff.
We don't have a
also,
lurk right now, man.
I saw Evan is heading out for groceries. Thank you, Evan, for hanging out, and we'll see you later.
What was I gonna say? Do you remember?
We're doing Phasmo.
Yes. We're doing Phasmo, which had a new update, which cleared everything. So we are
Absolutely
starting
wiped.
from scratch with like the babiest little flashlights, the weakest little ghost detecting services. It's actually gonna be, Phasmo became not scary for us.
Mm-hmm.
Phasmo's gonna be scary again because we don't
so.
have any equipment, pretty much.
Once you have that shit flashlight again, it's over.
And they like made the lighting really good. Where before, even if you had a shit flashlight, like you could kind of see. No, now it's like pitch black.
Yeah. It's gonna be awesome.
And then yeah, as people in chat have been saying, we are going to after that do co-op WarioWare, the Switch Get It Together WarioWare. Honestly, using this as a excuse to play it because I've been wanting that game for a long time, and I finally have a chance. So.
And I've never played any WarioWare games, and really haven't like seen them either. Like, you just
it's gonna be a lot
me
for
to them
you
this year.
It's gonna be a lot for you, but
Yeah.
it's gonna be okay.
I believe we'll be fine. And after that,
We go late night.
okay, I see.
But yeah,
Fish paste is down to goof all night long.
Let's get in here. Get
Okay.
a new game.
Will you reheat my coffee for me?
Can't believe
It would be so
making me skip
darling
the beginning
and
of the game.
kind if you would do that for me.
This is rude.
Just like literally hit it 15 seconds.
well, I'm
no
gonna heat
more.
mine up.
Thank you so much. You're amazing.
I guess I'm not gonna.
Sam says, do I hear fourth game Fall Guys? Yeah, we'll just keep going forever and
24
ever and ever. 24 hour. That'll be good for us coming out of sickness. I'm sure that won't have any negative repercussions. We considered Fall Guys, but I don't think we'll do it today. But we'd definitely be down. We want to do some more like community type of game nights. No 24-hour stream. It was a bit. Gaming is the best medicine, Biddy. You're so right. I hear that all the time. Everyone's always saying that. Watching, listening, absorbing. Thank you, Mac. It was so good to see you. I'm glad you were able to stop by. Yeah. Best time for a grueling day of streaming. Whoa, what are these? Nate, do I click this one that says everything or empty? Is this like an old save?
Oh.
I click this one then?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, here we go. Also, this game is so beautiful. Have you noticed? Has anybody noticed this?
4 hours.
Let's go.
Here we go, we're in.
4 hours in a rented
Don't be
gym that
scared.
still smells like socks and childhood trauma. And where did it get us? Other than bored? The band wasn't even looking for anything specific.
How is the sound mix?
We just wanted change. We wanted to see who was out there, if they'd show up.
Another thing I'm gonna say here. I'll pause real quick.
Whoa.
One of the weirdest issues I have with this game is the actual audio mix of the game itself is fucky. The vocal stuff is like off and on as far as like some lines are clearly read at different sessions and like different, you know what I mean? So it's, yeah, exactly. For a game that is a musical game, it is kind of nuts that happens, but
Yeah, that's a bummer.
okay, we can go back in.
Okay, I turned it down a few points. Let me know if that's any better, if it needs more.
You know, I had a dream where this exact thing happened. Except we were on stage. And naked.
Also,
We
yes,
were auditioning.
everybody in
Not
this
all
game
of
is
us.
hot.
Everyone.
So
Okay,
be
it was just
prepared.
me. I was
like
naked.
literally everyone.
I think this went better.
You're like, I wasn't paying attention. Do you hear what they said?
It was about being naked,
Being naked
and
on stage.
yeah. I'm gonna be
Hey, we
sassy.
should consider that. We could be the Naked Band, coming soon to a really private auditorium near you.
They already have that. It's called the
You
Naked
know,
Brothers Band.
somehow I believe you'd actually do that.
They're actually
Yeah, I'm
naked,
gonna go
right?
with a hard no.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just wrap this up. Kaz, do you need a ride?
Exactly.
Just to Brian's. I'm crashing on his couch until I get a new place.
What? You said it'd be 2 days.
You know you like having me around. Whatever.
Have you
And they
heard
were
yourself
roommates.
snore?
So many Brits in this game.
Is there an option to keep
Hey,
the last
Grace, you
sentence
okay?
on screen? I didn't
I know
see
you've been
anything like
kind
that.
of
I
loose
don't think
ends since
so,
you left college. I was
unfortunately.
just hoping today.
Normally they do that
cheer you
here.
up.
Bradley, welcome.
Hey, Bradley, what's up? Haha, I missed the line this time.
No.
You're always looking out for me, Freddy.
But I know Freddy's always looking out for me.
That's the deal, right? Best friends to the
Besties.
end.
Besties.
Right. I just wish it wasn't always so one-sided.
Hey, hey, don't worry about that. Really, Grace. You'll get through this.
I love Freddy.
Music is your life, Freddy. You're the drummer, the lyricist.
Oh.
All of this was your idea.
Nice. Enjoy
One
your
TV.
lunch.
I wish I knew where I fit.
I think you fit.
Aw.
You know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will be chat. You just play the game.
I want to talk to my friends
You're
too.
missing
You
this
coming?
plot.
I'm literally
I'm
listening to
gonna
every single
hang out a bit
thing.
and lock up. I'll see you at home.
Here we go, gamers. Are you ready? The first song.
Like a boat lost at sea with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. Is the world too much, or is it just me?
Sam's cat heard the music and was like, I'm a risen.
My feet.
Got a musical fan.
Everything I've learned wasted on a girl who doesn't know how to be free. Like a boat lost at sea with no sails, not a breeze.
Another hot person enters the room.
I am drifting.
This game pulls you out of lurk, Mac.
waters, no star to be seen. Oh,
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I heard you from outside. My name's Calliope. You have an amazing voice. I hope you know that.
Short queen.
Thanks. I'm Grace. Are you here for the audition, or?
I'll wait to tell you some fun things about the soundtrack when there's like a nice break.
Yes. Yes, I am.
So, all right, I'll audition.
Well, I'm afraid it's just me, Calliope. The rest of the band already left, so...
Well, I don't mind if you don't.
All right, well...
With the fire furious, I have burned my tongue. Grief from all the promises, too many dreams unsung. all the steps I didn't take and paths proved untrue.
Oh yeah, they're
Is
kissing.
there any
Big kiss energy on the screen right now.
like a boat lost at sea? Though I'm about to rest,
Man, I love it.
you still have your life ahead. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. All things that
Stay tuned, Mac.
lose their
That's all I gotta say.
way can find it again. There is no inertia in the ocean.
All right, time to choose your trait.
Oh man.
So this is going to be your main trait, and this basically unlocks certain dialogue options and song options. But you will get the opportunity to dabble in the other song options too. But this will be your main trait,
Okay. What did you choose?
charm. But you don't
I'm just curious. I was between charming and clever.
like decide because I've seen it or whatever, you know.
I know, but I was just curious to know.
I think if you hover, it'll like say something.
Oh. Sometimes you need to think your way out of a problem, right? This Grace is sneakier, smarter, and witty. In your face, this Grace is very punk rock and not afraid to get reckless and aggressive when it's called for. This is Grace with soul and charisma. She tries to do the right thing, and everyone likes her more for it. I think I do want to go clever. Clever girl.
It is not our instinct to pick punk rock ever. Not because we don't like punk rock, but we're just babies.
But if I build a sail, can I trust the wind to guide me?
Of course, Nate chose the one that's like, this Grace is a people pleaser.
Hey, shut up.
Everybody likes her.
Shut up.
Wow.
Yeah, we're just saving the punk one for all of you.
Yeah,
when you
exactly.
play.
Was that?
Your song was just so wonderful. I had to finish it with you. I hope that's all right. I also know what it feels like to be lost. To feel as if you have no place to turn. That's why I had to come inside.
Astro likes the idea of a punk musical visual novel.
Hell yeah.
You didn't come here for the audition, did you? You didn't even know about it.
Caught and called out. I was nearby and your song called to me. I didn't want you to think I was deranged or something.
Well, too
Weirder
late.
Things have happened, I guess.
May I ask you why you feel so adrift? You're so young. Surely your life is just beginning.
Who else is young and feels adrift? Haha, couldn't be me.
BGG's core demographic.
You sound like my guidance counselor.
Then I should apologize.
No, it's fine. There's just only so many times someone can ask what's wrong with
Do
you
you
before
ever
you
feel
start
like
to
a
think there's
plastic
really
bag?
something wrong with you. But what does she know?
Maybe.
If only she could see me now, right?
I think
Touching
she'd see what I see.
hands? Oh my.
I should go.
So one of the things I'm going to point out in my review that I really love.
I gonna see you again? I know you didn't really come to join the band, but
I hope to see you again, Grace. Perhaps soon.
right. See you then.
Is how it has this like motion comic style, like if you've seen that before. But also what it is is it's like the animatics that people make for musicals when they can't go to them, and they like make, if anyone's a musical fan who's not been able to watch like them,
Then
and you go on
you've seen
YouTube and
these.
you watch animatics, like this is basically what they are.
Yeah.
And that's such it's not probably purposeful, but like, what a cool little thing if you are a musical fan to have as a tie.
Good observation. She's hooked.
Did you lose your keys, Fred? I thought you'd be... What the... Calliope?
No! Calliope!
I don't think they're gonna kiss, y'all.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Grace.
No. Roll back the clock, please.
Welcome, Jewel. Someone's dying right on stream right now. And the chat is angry. She got a new piercing?
I'll get
No,
help.
Mac!
No, you have to wait. You can't go. I didn't want to do this to you. Not like this. I'm so sorry.
What do you mean? Hey! Calliope! Please. Please, come on.
What's this?
Her voice.
Bye, Ashley. Yeah, Ashley's got basically like a little cameo, really.
Show up for one banger of a song, make everyone fall in love, and then die.
What in the Little Mermaid? It's more than her voice, gamers.
It was a kiss.
It's her piercings, too. Don't put...
Oh, don't put the bloody hands in your hair. Grace. Hello? Why are all these strangers in our apartment?
Oh, I can wait. Take your time.
Who are... Is that my
Who's
door?
this?
Technically, it's my door. Or our door, maybe? I came as soon as I could.
Hermes, obviously.
I think she's dead. We need help. You need to call someone. or-
Well, I'm someone. I got called. Happens every time one of us dies, you know?
Yeah, Jay, when you were like, Calliope, that's a good name, I was like, did you forget?
The title is Stray Gods,
Is dead, huh?
gamers.
Man.
Just as a
So,
reminder.
the chorus is gonna want to talk to you. Sucks, but, you know.
You can't pick.
Yes, I can.
The chorus? You mean the authorities? Are they coming?
I guess they're authorities? But they're not coming here. We have to go to them. I can see you don't know squat about this, so I'm gonna explain real quick, but then you gotta come with me, okay? When Cal died, you saw a shiny thing come out of her, right? That was her soul. That's what made her a god.
A what?
It's
The
you,
what?
Which makes you a god. Surprise, right? With me
Oh,
so far?
what?
Cool. Let's go.
Just because it might take a second for you to find out. Remember how I told you there's an NB character in the game?
I immediately found out by
Yeah.
looking at them. Think I can't spot one of my own kind. Fool.
In the wild.
Where are we?
Sorry to drop you and run, but when an idol dies, there's like 100 different things I gotta do.
No, wait. Where did you bring me? How did we get here?
The chorus can explain. Don't touch.
This is a chaotic day
Okay.
for the lead singer of a band.
Come back!
Your roommate comes home, is like, what the fuck is this?
Oh god. Poor Freddy.
Yeah. I'll just wait here and, not touch anything.
See, you see it already, right? Like, that line was, like, so
That
much
was so
quieter.
quiet, yeah.
Like, the...
It seemed, was that like in her head though?
No,
Was
she
that...
was saying that.
Oh. I was just trying to be in a band and now I'm a god. Just a day in the life. Just standing here for
That's like
hours.
Oh no, there's an ad break is coming, gamers.
No, look out, everybody. Duck and cover. 4 more hot people enter the room. Girl, don't eat the god food.
She thought about it.
Your intestines couldn't possibly handle it.
She got god stomach.
Our beloved sister, the last of the muses, has passed on to you. Our new sister, delivered to us by dear sweet Hermes. It's, Grace.
For those who
yes?
know, this is Felicia Day.
Yes?
Oh, my.
It's cool.
You
I didn't
had
know that at
quite
first.
the day, haven't you?
It must be a mistake. I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Nor should you. We go to great lengths to ensure mortals believe they are alone in their great big world.
But we aren't.
No. Oh, my poor dear. I should explain. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Athena, goddess of wisdom.
Taco Bell jump scare.
This is Apollo, god of prophecy.
I'll answer you in a
Dressed for the
second.
occasion, as always.
This is
The wondrous
big.
Aphrodite, goddess of love. And the one glaring at you is Persephone. once
Hi,
queen of the
Persephone.
underworld. Together,
yes.
we are the chorus. We rule over the idols, our name for the gods who remain. All of us, hidden in your modern world.
Now a lot of these I think you can ask. Like if it has a question mark next to it, it's you can like
go through multiple
yeah,
options.
multiple, yeah. Purse phone.
You expect me to believe that idols, have been living among us for what? Thousands of
What
years?
the fuck?
You're
She's losing
thousands of years old.
Oh, no, I'm not trying to make you believe anything. Not at all. If you'd like to believe this office is right outside your front door, or that we are, I don't know, actors, religious fanatics, by all means. The only thing I do need you to grasp is that you are here. This is real, and like it or not, it is happening.
I'll say this. Pretty much everyone in this room, I think, minus Aphrodite, ironically enough, you can choose a romance. And I did not expect me to have any interest in romancing Apollo. But boy, howdy, is that man tortured.
But gods aren't real. They can't be. They're just
Stories,
Stop selling.
myths, legends.
If you're real, you'd be all powerful. You wouldn't be hiding or
Don't pay much attention to those old tales about us, Grace. They weren't very true to begin with, and, well, truth be told, we've diminished since those days. That doesn't mean we're helpless, of course. Far from it. Yet, at the end of the day, we too are just people, trying to get by.
I understand the disbelief, but you walk into this room and you see an owl wearing armor, I'd be like, yeah, this is real. These are gods and this is actually happening. You know?
Yeah.
There's no denying that.
And you walked through your door and I mean, like...
No, it was just a cool stage trick. It was a fog machine.
right, and you live here, not in some city in Europe or a
On top of a mountain? Oh, I know. Once we roamed marble halls, and now, fashionably appointed
You don't have an
apartments.
owl wearing armor? Cringe.
We have Wi-Fi.
You only have Wi-Fi.
We move with the times, Grace.
Good
Better
for
be
them.
fast.
We have
Better
to
be fast.
if
Better
we're
be
going
the
to remain hidden and
fastest.
survive. The mortals grow more and more clever with each passing century. Television!
Boomer.
I do what I must.
Get out of here, Boomer. Athena is the most, like, if you had to pick one god to be a boomer, feel like Athena fits.
Wait, you said, and Hermes said, that I'm a god now too. And an idol.
That is true.
That thing that came out of her that went into me.
We call it an eidolon, the part of Calliope's soul which made her an idol, which now makes you one.
Athena, we are wasting time.
Mega boomer then.
The reason you're here, Grace, the reason why we made you wait so long while we debated, is because we have rules. Those rules mean we can't admit into our ranks a usurper. Never mind a possible murderer. I know this will all come as a shock, and I'm so sorry to say it, but I'm afraid you have to die.
What the fuck, Athena?
Yeah, Rob, that happens throughout the whole game, and it's, yeah. When we played the demo, I noticed it, and I was like, they'll clean that, and then they kind of didn't, which is one of the only major negatives, which is a pretty big negative though.
Yeah.
When it's such a voice-driven experience.
For sure.
What? I didn't murder Calliope. She was already hurt when she banged on my door.
So you say?
I just met Calliope last night. Why would I kill her? Why would you even
I mean, just look how tortured that man is.
Calliope's blood is literally on your hands.
He's living in Spain without the S.
I want to take care of him, bro.
It isn't...
Oh, she looks so helpless. Maybe we
should do as we agreed. Calliope's line would end, yes, but what other option do we have? Let a usurper remain an idol?
Justice has to be done, for Calliope's sake.
But...
You'll see right in a second,
This
Rob.
isn't justice!
Get their ass.
Let's go.
You cannot hide from this reality.
I'm not hiding, though
Yeah.
a little lost here.
If you are
I'm here
lost,
too,
little
suddenly.
girl, this bears explanation. Dear child, please listen. You have usurped a muse. No recourse to be arranged.
But it's unfair.
I know, but our laws cannot be changed.
But she came to
I feel
me.
like they could.
You must realize there are simple rules. If one of us dies, these rules have been the tools that
You must know.
us.
I didn't do it. Is it weird this isn't song?
Now that the muse is gone, I'm afraid you'll have to see. You'll have to see.
We're both
The chorus
He doesn't matter.
is in a chord.
You know, so they say they're in a chord, but someone's missing.
Justice won't be ignored.
I disagree.
Let's go.
Let's go, King.
Did I hear that correctly?
You've been quiet this entire time, Apollo. Why speak up now?
It's Troy Baker,
I
baby.
grieve Calliope's loss just as much as the rest of you, but I can't let you do this.
He's right. What if Grace speaks the truth? What if Calliope chose her?
And what if Calliope was murdered by her? What if Grace stole her eidolon?
Then we need to find out.
Sing off for her
We
life.
want justice.
You could just hear it in his
I
performance.
thought
He's
we'd
just a
agreed
little
this was
sad
justice.
boy.
What would you have us do?
So secretly, this game is also a murder mystery.
There has to be some way to find the truth. Aren't you gods? Couldn't a god, I don't know.
Yo, Astro, did you watch the sing-off? That show is the best. You kidding me?
We aren't seriously considering this.
Very well. This one time. I put a motion before the chorus. Do we allow Grace the right to prove her innocence?
Yes.
I think so. Yes.
Fine.
And
Let's
there
go,
you have
Astro.
it.
That's where that's obviously where my passion for pentatonics came from. They were so much better than everyone else in that first season.
Wait, I'm gonna get some help with this, right? Some direction?
You say Calliope chose you. I would like to believe that. I truly would. You have 1 week to find out what happened, Grace.
What happens after a week?
There will be a trial. If you cannot provide proof of your innocence by then, oh, our original verdict stands.
Can someone explain to me just how I'm supposed to find the truth?
Acapella fans
I'm not a
in
detective.
chat.
I don't know anything about the idols.
Well, that's for you to figure out.
I knew you were gonna say that. How did I know you were gonna say that?
We're not going to keep you, Grace. You have much to do. Before you go, however, a few rules. Do not reveal our existence to the mortal world. This includes mortal authorities that cannot help you. Do not harm another idol. Do not leave the city. Do as the chorus commands. Otherwise, do whatever you must to find the true killer, if they exist.
Got him.
Oh, that's all?
Welcome.
Oh,
That's a lot of rules.
And do help yourself to a cookie.
It's a trap.
Jay, this is basically a visual novel. This one especially compared to some others. If you go down to journal, there's a running journal of all the characters that you meet with some extra info, back info and stuff.
Okay. Best friend since forever.
The band
Edge of
is-
Elysium is the band. Doesn't know if this is her thing. Calliope was one of the muses. Don't know where she lived, what she got up to, who her enemies were. What was she doing at the gym that day? She
Wife is
seemed
dead.
so sad.
Rob's wife is dead.
I'm so sorry. Hermes. God of doorways, maybe. Could Hermes have been involved? They seemed surprised. They seemed like a kid, although I guess looks can be deceiving. And why did they come right away? Aphrodite, goddess of love. She sparkles. She's a star.
Oh, we did forget to do the content warnings.
Oh.
This game has content.
Oh, I didn't see them. Can we still access them?
I think maybe. Yes, Sam. Erika Ishii.
Should I go through the rest of these first, or?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
It occurred to me.
Okay. She seemed quiet and sad, like she's busy writing a teary ballad in her head. Don't know much about Apollo. He's the only guy on the chorus. Didn't say anything until he defended me. Guess I owe him one. The god of prophecy. Not sure exactly what that means. Looks more like a surfer who crashed on the beach after a party and still hasn't found all of his clothes. Nice.
You got a long one.
Oh boy. Athena's supposed to be the goddess of wisdom. How does that work? Is it a power? Mostly she seemed like my mom, or anyone's mom. Maybe that's what she is to the idols. She was all smiles and was even super sweet when she told me I had to die. That makes her a scary mom.
I agree, Jay. You can't just be murdering people if you have an unbuttoned shirt like that. I don't think, I think Apollo's clear.
Persephone is so fucking hot. What did Athena say about Persephone? She's the queen of the underworld. I had to look it up, but that's basically the idol version of hell. Does that mean it's real?
It is funny that Grace seems to know nothing about like Greek mythology. She's constantly like, who's that? I think I've heard that before. You're like, are you kidding me?
She's the only idol that Athena didn't say was the god of something or other. I bet there's a whole story about that. Persephone hates me, thinks I'm the murderer, feels personal. Okay.
I'm back. Hey, escape here? Try options? Yeah, content one.
Aha.
So there will be like brief spoilers here, you know, because it does like, it'll tell you just straight up things that, like, it'll warn you about things that are going to happen.
Do these like pop up before the thing is gonna happen or no?
No.
Okay. Should I click into these or just
Yeah, I guess if you
make
want to
note?
if you can note just the content, and we can ask chat what they want.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is actually, you know, a lot of people hate on EA, but the new Dead Space had a content warning thing that was really cool, where as you were like walking through the space, it would pop up in the right and be like, extreme gore happening, you know, soon. I can kind of give some heads up on some of these.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's alcohol use, violence, PTSD, deaths, and themes of suicide.
We've already seen death once. Yeah. If anyone wants more information, feel free to reach out to Nate too, I think.
Yeah, I can just tell
tell
you if you want to whisper me on Twitch or whatever.
Get some additional info. But yeah,
And
everybody
I'll
take note.
You know, for some of these I can definitely call out, you know, before it happens.
Yeah, that could be good since it doesn't. What was that one game that we played too that did that really well? That we had like chat weighing in on the decisions and stuff when we streamed it.
As Dusk Falls, which has a very similar style to this too.
Yeah.
I was gonna say at this game.
I liked how that one did it.
This game it was like per chapter it would warn you, right?
Yeah.
I think.
It would let you know like when it was coming up. I thought that was really great. All right, to the apartment. Imagine being in this situation. They're just like, go find the killer of this person that you know
Grace?
nothing about, or like who they interacted with or what their life was like. Like, where do you even start?
Grace.
Hi.
Hi. Hi. Hi. You're kidding, right? When I came home, the door was wide open. You weren't answering your phone. Kaz and Brian are still out looking for... Grace... We thought something happened to you.
Those are such hard choices.
Something happened to you?
I'm always gonna vote for mac and cheese, Sam.
I love a teriyaki chicken, so we're a tie here. Freddie is Janina Gavankar, who was in she was in the new Battlefront. She was in what was that? With the guy from Hamilton. Blind Spotting. She was the girl at the front desk that he kind of had a crush on.
I don't remember
At the
that very
moving
well.
company that they worked at. She's great.
What do we even say here?
I mean, it's your bestie. They just told you you're not supposed to tell anyone, but it's up to you. You could just say, I mean, you could go with the like, there was a dead person here a second ago.
I know, but that is so concerning a thing
Well, I'm
to
assuming
say.
you continue. It's not like you're just gonna say that.
Okay.
It's up to you, bro.
I'm gonna say it.
When you got home, there wasn't a body here? No blood or anything?
A body? What do you mean, like a dead body?
Yeah. A woman named Calliope. She showed up and she was...
You were gone all night.
She just breezes past
Why didn't you
there,
answer your
honestly.
phone?
That's all you're
I was
gonna
calling
say?
and calling. This wasn't some hookup, was it? Because, you know, you can say it's none of your business, Freddy.
Grace's face, bro. I don't know what that's about. I don't know why he does that. He just like bends over, puts his head in the sink.
Just to show he's a little zany. A little weirdo.
What is this poll?
Are we straw polling for what you're having for lunch?
Okay, okay.
Let me have a vote. Here, I guess this is your vote.
No, because I mean, either way, it's straw poll is IP based, so we can only have one vote.
I know, but can I vote on my phone?
No, it's gonna take from our internet. It's IP based. It's one IP can vote.
Oh, I don't know how technology works. I thought IP was like device based.
You could try. I think it does it per house because
That's
they don't want people to
weird.
like spam.
Let me see.
It normally, I don't think it was gonna be that, but Fern's too dedicated to this. Yeah.
No! That's so weird.
Because they don't want people to spam polls.
That's really bizarre, though. Like, multiple people live in a house.
She's saying, like, was it a hookup? Like, what's going on?
Freddy? You might not want to turn around.
Why? Did your hookup return? Did they bring flowers? Are they preparing to serenade you?
Hi there.
Who is this, Grace?
This is
does
characters
he
voiced by
reference?
Carrie Payton, who you may know as Cyborg from Teen Titans, as Ezekiel from The Walking Dead.
So, a lot's happened since I saw you last, Freddy. Like, a lot.
You don't say.
To answer your question, my dear, you see the horns because I allow you to see the horns.
Another romance option.
Crazy, right? As for who I am, I've been known most often as Pan. So you call me that, if you must call me anything.
Pan, of the Greek gods, Pan, right? What are you, some kind of cosplayer?
The days of idols being called gods are
In
well
my
behind
good
us,
Christian
I'm afraid,
home?
but I assure you, I am the real article. I've come to offer our newest idol a helping hand. Or perhaps two. You do look lost, don't you?
This person has such a great voice.
Did Athena send you? She didn't say anything. I kind of assumed.
That you're on your own? Yes, you'd think she'd do a better job of explaining the rules, wouldn't you? But no, I'm here of my own volition. Purely out of the kindness of my immortal heart. I assure you.
So Pan is
Immortal? Wait, who's immortal? I'm
very
sorry, I'm lost
mischievous here. And Pan is the one character I did not hit any of the hearts on because I couldn't trust Pan, dude.
So we can just talk about this. In front of Freddy.
Haven't you? Darling. And here I drop my glamour and everything.
It's just, I was told we're not supposed to. Talk about it, that is.
Talk about what? Grace, tell me.
The prohibition is against revealing the idols to the mortal world. She's not the mortal world, is she? She can be trusted, can't she?
Why do I have the feeling that I'm gonna regret not leaving with Brian and Kaz?
Oh, I can guarantee it.
Okay, Freddy. Have a seat. Let's talk.
I'm a god now. So the fun little relationship here is Freddy is a huge Greek myth
That's
person.
it?
So
Huh?
like
I guess. Do you believe in this, Grace?
Grace doesn't know shit, but Freddy's always like, oh, this is this and this and this and this, you know?
I'm still hoping I'll wake up. This feels like one really long, really bad dream.
I don't know. Isn't it cool to be a god?
If it is, the cool part hasn't happened yet.
Well, I have a million questions, but I can ask them later. The important thing is that I am here to support my best friend.
Besties.
You are taking this way better than I did.
Yes, well, nobody's threatening me.
I know there's so many times where they
That is a
toss
good
in the
point.
romance ones when I'm like,
You need help.
I'd rather say this other thing, but
Yeah.
Even if it means tracking down god killers.
Such darling camaraderie. It brings a tear to my eye. It truly does.
Speaking of killers.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You wound me, dear lady. I've come to offer advice to our newest idol, a foundling who was set adrift most cruelly.
you can
So you're here purely for my sake, then?
you can
Like a charity
flirt
case?
with
My
everyone
dear
for sure.
sweet girl, as far as you're
But
concerned,
You can
I
only
am
romance
the god
one in the
of
end.
charity cases.
But you're not, are you? Pan was the god of lust and mischief. Doesn't
So
sound
she's
too
the
charitable
little-
to me.
Ah, yes. The old tales of the gods. Such antics, such fantasy. Pay them no mind.
I wish, Astro, honestly.
How did you know where to find me? Or know about me at all? You said Athena didn't send you.
A little bird told me, if you must know. Very useful, those little birds.
I love how he has the little
He's
goat
not gonna
eyes.
tell you, Grace.
There's not much to tell. Among the idols, news travels swiftly. We are a tiny village of godly busybodies. I heard of your arrival, and I know how
Sideways.
obtuse the chorus can
Yeah, I
be.
didn't notice.
So here I am. You're welcome.
I still don't trust you. Nobody does anything for free.
Fuck you.
Now. Who said I was doing anything for free?
Here we go.
I have
Who's
not,
paying you,
however,
bro? Not me.
asked for anything. As of yet.
You know, you could be the killer, for all I know.
Agreed,
Come to
fish.
mislead you, perhaps. How fiendishly clever of me.
They really are.
Well called,
Kind of
darling.
works here.
And
So.
maybe even true.
Yeah, it's like kind of subtle
Poor,
here.
poor Pan! To be eternally maligned and mistrusted. Alas, and alas, and alas.
It fits him, but
I
yeah,
doubt
his
there's
mix
a line
is
of
like
idols waiting to offer you advice, Grace. But whether you accept mine or not is for you to decide.
Okay, I'll bite. What's your advice?
this is a fun
I
one.
have to admit, I don't really know where to start.
Well, I'm not normally one to run amok
What,
telling
song?
others how to live their lives.
You remember this one.
But have you considered using your powers?
My powers.
Music, art, passion. You are the last muse, and all these are now your province.
Province. So there's a reason in this game that everything's a musical, which I love. It's such a fun, like, you know, excuse. Like, it's not just a musical for a musical. That's literally her power.
Yeah.
When I was talking to Athena and the others, they all started singing. Does that mean that was me?
Let me guess. Music swelled as if from nowhere. Lips quivered, souls were laid bare.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, sure,
that was
man.
you.
Yeah, that was
Okay,
you.
but
I love that
how does
delivery.
that help me find Calliope's murderer?
Allow me to expedite the process of understanding. Now then, close your eyes.
Here we go, gamers.
You hear that? It's coming from you. When you sing, what emotion does it summon?
I don't know.
You open your eyes, you look into the crowd, and you feel
Powerful.
That's her little, like, activation. Her hair goes like
You
that.
know that you're lost now.
I love that.
You've been given powers you don't understand. I'm the guy who can help you.
Where'd this tree come from in the middle of the living
All
room?
that you hear is at your command.
Wait.
No, it's okay, Freddy. This is all me? What do I do?
Start singing.
Now?
Why not? Time's wasting.
Don't question free furniture, bro.
How the hell did you find me? This is the weirdest night I've ever had. And you say I have powers? How could this possibly turn out bad? Am I doing it now?
Brilliant.
I don't follow. Are those really actual horns? And this singing is so hard to swallow. Can you hear me, Grace? What's going on?
Morning fades and the day wastes away. Grace,
So
you
good.
can't wait. Grace, don't delay. I know where you belong, Grace. The song, Grace. I can show you the way. Time to play.
Grace, I have a bad feeling that grin is a giveaway. That much is clear. What is this creep concealing? How does he know you and why is he here?
Sing it, Freddy, I hear you. We've only just met, now he's my new best friend. Now I'll owe him a favor. And what will he want in the end?
You're lucky I got to you. There's people out there who will come for you. I've heard that you're making so much ado. You're lost and I'm trying to help.
So stressful. With
Why'd
the
you say
time.
you literally said I don't know what to do, and you're like, I'm fine on my own.
And you told me not to trust him.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
Space then to play.
Well out there, kid.
If it's my time, fine, let me shine. How can I, with you in the way?
The floor's yours.
Time to play. The floor's all mine, you say?
It is now.
How about a solo then?
You sure?
About this.
Go for it,
Keep
girl.
it going, bro.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
This is not what I did.
I never knew I had that in me. That said, I'll never do that again.
Good idea.
You're starting to comprehend. Let me show you more, or show me the door.
Good idea. I just sang soprano.
The showing or the door part?
My body's shivering, blood is thickening, skin is shimmering. You guys are bickering.
Morning fades and the day wastes away.
Morning fades and the day wastes away. I'm okay, 'cause I wasted with you. Freddy's been by my side since the old days. We'll age well together too.
Hell yeah, we will.
Think I'm the danger? You have no idea. I
Angry.
wouldn't blame you for wanting to hide, but do we make merry or should you get ready? Finally grow up and take it outside.
So wait, are you saying you won't work with Freddy?
She couldn't be less qualified.
We're in a band, you do understand.
She could go solo. Let's
Gotta
let
pick,
the
bro.
idol decide.
Ah!
Sorry to break it to you, Pan, but I'm not abandoning my best friend.
Yeah.
That?
Yeah.
That's your choice. Humdrum mortality.
How about trusting in those who love her instead of those who want to use her?
Oh my.
You can mix it up.
No matter how you employ it, Grace, this is the power of a muse. Drawing out that which lies within.
Just like certain
I trust
like,
you can see how that
specific
might be
options will get
useful in
locked out
your
based on what you pick.
investigation.
See, look, you can't pick this green.
What does this mean?
Like, you weren't like controlling everyone in that song, right? Like you were, so she's trying to still understand her powers. She's like, I can make people sing, but I'm not like controlling them.
Sure, but I have to admit, I didn't feel completely in control.
Of course not. A song goes where a song goes, Grace. It will only go where it wishes. A muse does not command. She evokes.
Feel that?
She elicits.
That's okay, Ben.
She inspires.
We feel your presence.
Look,
I feel the
Creepo,
beams.
Grace already told you to take a hike.
So she did. Allow me to get to the point then. For all your powers, you still need a place to begin your search. And this I can provide. An address. In the city. Where Calliope was staying, I do believe.
You have Calliope's address? You should have started
Should have been
with
number
that.
one,
And
bro.
miss all the dancing? Nonsense. Now this I consider a favor. One I hope you'll remember.
See what I mean, man? How can you trust this guy?
Future dealings.
Get out of here. I don't trust anybody with fingerless gloves.
Anybody who's like, you're gonna owe me for this.
That's
it's
perfect.
like,
We
what
can
the
look for
fuck?
clues there. What this Calliope was doing, who her enemies were.
I should remind you there is an element of danger.
I do like his,
A killer
his voice, though.
is on
So
the loose.
mischievous.
No?
But he's hot. You're picking again.
Then
I
I'll
guess.
definitely need backup.
You'll be fine. After all, what's a mortal to do that you cannot?
I can speak Hindi. Okay, fine. I get it. I need to find Kaz and Brian. Just tell them you're okay. If, not the other stuff.
Then I guess I'll go check this place out on my own.
So glad that's settled. I'll let you get to it. I've drinking to resume. Ta-ta.
Bye, Pan.
Everyone's hot though, Mac, is the thing.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's tough out here when everyone's hot.
It's hard out here. Pan. I'm back the morning after going through the ringer, having just discovered I'm some kind of ancient muse. Pan shows up poking around the kitchen like he's considering an investment. Don't know what his deal is. He's too smooth, seems to know a bit too much he isn't saying. And just happened to know where to point me, which he offered for a price, of course. This one's shady, folks. To the hideaway. Fancy ass futuristic building.
Oh, it's open. That's not a good sign.
Too many unlocked doors in this city, you know? Okay, damn.
This is Calliope's apartment? I don't know what I was expecting, but not this. Hello?
He ain't
Oh,
Freddy.
sure, Grace, good job. Just announce to the killer that you're here. I better have a look around.
Okay. Am I gonna be able to look at all of these? I hope so.
A giant harp. Of course there's a giant harp.
Okay. Oh, I can preview.
After Calliope left the audition, where did she go? Did she follow me? Did she come here?
Giant harps everywhere. And a Warhol painting, of course.
Yo, was that Natasha Lyonne?
Andy Warhol, yeah, that makes sense. I wonder how many celebrities she knew. Did she paint that? Looks like it belongs in a museum.
Damn, girl, you live like this? Just a pile of harps.
Why is it called this instrument?
She doesn't know what a piano is.
She doesn't know what a piano is, I think.
So many instruments in here.
Oh.
Did she play all of them?
Look, the chat seems already like they're fighting.
That's beautiful. How do you even get one of these?
So we have to... Here, hold on. We gotta do...
The chat's fighting?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Put in early temperature check. Freddy and we're gonna let you vote on this. I just want to see. Seems like the chat is divided a little bit. Get your votes in.
What is this for? Like,
I just want to see what. Yeah,
or
who do they like more, Freddy or Pan?
like in a romantic way, or just to listen to, or
Freddy's
are they the same?
roomie. Just in general, all around. Romance, music, everything.
Okay.
Can we get a pick up real quick?
Right. These aren't... Do I inherit these as the new muse?
Bro, I get some drums.
Is that even okay to ask?
You can actually bring a picture of it, hit escape, and go to the journal.
Oh my gosh.
Look, they asked.
I'm trying to investigate.
That's Freddy.
This is Freddy, the roommate.
And they were roommates.
And our oldest friend.
I'm just gonna say
We have an addition.
You can show Pan. Yeah, they update as it goes.
Greek mythology has been her thing since 7th grade. We all been there. We all went through the 7th grade Greek mythology obsession.
It's a character with a big hat, no wonder.
This is Pan. He's seeming a bit shady and mischievous, but you know,
I'm just Mac.
That could just be him.
This is just an all-arounder. Temp check.
That's what I was asking
all
too.
around.
I wanted you to clarify.
All around. Just everything. Do you trust? Are they hot? Like, they're musically? Like, it's just... I just want an all-around temp check. If you had to pick all around between the two.
Weird.
I'm saying don't count out my boy Apollo, okay?
And how come he wasn't in the poll? Why is
He's
it
not
just
here
Freddy
yet.
and
It's just an
Pam?
ironic photo of Elvis, and she wasn't like his muse, or...
Why not, bro? She's not like Elvis.
She's like, I don't want to
anything
know what
useful
went on
down
between
here.
Elvis and Calliope before I
Maybe
came into the
there's
picture.
something upstairs?
Let's check. Click on the poll. Let's see where we at. Seems like numbers are jumping. Oh my god.
It's close.
Oh.
It's 50-50.
Oh man.
It's Freddy
Keep it
again.
together, Grace. It's just your average, everyday...
Whoa.
There were only 3 muses, you know.
Here he is.
Not 9. Whenever they found someone who made something truly masterful or created a new art form, they'd pass on their eidolon. Take a new name. You see, that's how the mortals became confused. They got it wrong. Like
Someone's
they got
going
almost
all in with their
everything about
points.
us wrong.
Why are y'all spending, big spenders? Keep some in the bank. Welcome back, Jay.
We are in Calliope's apartment, where we've run into just now Apollo.
You're Apollo.
You're Apollo, right? God of prophecy? One of the chorus.
Yes,
Sometimes I am. Yes.
Look how sad he is. Look at
What
him.
does that mean?
It means... It means sometimes I just feel like an old man who's lost too many friends. If I may ask...
It's just a sad puppy.
How did you find this place? What are you doing here?
He's so wet dog. Exactly, dude. Don't you just want to dry him off?
I could
Wrap
ask
him
you
in
the
a
same
little
question.
ducky
I
towel.
told you why.
I know what you said, but look around. This office has been tossed. Someone searched this place from top to bottom.
With this? It was like this when I got here.
And you didn't think that was in the least bit strange?
I can't help you, Grace. I wish I could.
Look how
You
sad.
deserve
Look at this
better.
pose.
Men are the best when they're a lot pathetic, in my humble onion.
That's why.
I would towel him gently and blow dry him on low heat.
Why does a god have? Why not? Does a god not? Why not? You know?
What are you even saying?
Jay
should
said, why
thank
does
you
God
for,
have an office?
You know, speaking up for me.
You gotta put down all your godly
It wasn't
thoughts on paper.
What they were doing.
It still isn't. I still need help.
I'm not disputing that, Grace. I just don't think that I'm the one to help you.
I'm too wet dog core.
Why can't you help me exactly? Pan said there's no specific rule against it.
You've already met Pan? How odd.
Freddy at the last
How
second.
odd.
Not that I'm forbidden to help
Let's
you, Grace.
go,
it's that
Freddy.
you don't want my help.
Of course I do! You have to know more than me about almost everything!
My help will only make things worse.
How is that possible? I've been sentenced to death.
And without my help, you stand a chance of avoiding that fate.
Y'all don't have to start real life fights over this. It's okay.
You caught that? You can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which part?
What Apollo was saying.
Well, which part?
Just his whole like attitude. What he's saying.
Like, you met Pan already? That's weird.
No.
Which part then?
He's saying how he will make things worse, and he's like, she's like, how? You could help me. You're a god too. Blah blah blah. You defended me. Why don't you want? And he said, without my help, you'll be able to fix this. With my help, you won't.
Okay. That's
so
weird.
you didn't mess up the room, but someone must have.
Why did he say that?
There could be a clue.
Nothing that I've seen. All this mess, as you put it, is likely the result of her projects.
Her projects?
When Calliope got an idea in her head, she would obsess over it, sometimes for months, even years. I don't know what she was involved with lately, but this... for her, this is nothing.
Can you tell me about Calliope? I barely knew her, but she seemed...
She was a beautiful soul, if troubled.
They yell at me when I get on the couch and I'm all muddy like
She
this.
thought the idols had lost their way. She argued with us, with all of us, that we needed to change. We hadn't spoken in years. I hadn't seen her home before today. I'd rather not talk about it.
Oh,
Damn.
Sad puppy man.
So let me get this straight. You'll speak up for me, but you won't lift a finger to help.
You don't want me to do more.
You keep saying that, but it doesn't make any sense. If you didn't want to help, that'd be one thing. But insisting I don't want you to? Why not?
This is still like the same day, Jay.
I can't do this.
Don't
Calliope was
Oh,
clearly
Calliope.
important to you. Don't you want to know the truth?
Gods
I
don't
do.
have to change clothes.
Then what's the problem?
They don't have any body
Don't
odor.
do it for me. Do it for her.
You do it for her.
I haven't sung in centuries.
According to Pan, I can't force anyone to do anything.
He's like, bro, I haven't been singing, bro. Don't make me sing. Don't make me sing. Here we go.
Phantom pains from a missing friend.
He's a Phantom fan.
Feeding thoughts, thoughts that never end. What did I do? What didn't I do?
This was so sad, dude.
Here she is, only in
Seconds away from the mask coming out.
long gone fights, but they're never dead. What did I do? What didn't I do?
Calliope, what was she to you?
Here
that little ooh,
We walked side by side.
Hit those notes.
She tried, said there's other
Chad's just berating this man.
the same,
And he loves it.
never the same. I have roads I like,
There's more upbeat songs coming.
paved in stone.
It's just that someone just died.
You also missed the Pan song. It's a bit more upbeat.
Yeah, it's true.
We weren't the same, never the same.
Just go straight to, did you kill her?
You held fast. What's that?
Yeah, we had a fun song with Pan. Playful song.
Stubborn me, thought I'd wait her out. Usually, she'd come back to me. You see, she'd return. We'd do that old dance, knowing both
Sad dad rock.
there was not a chance that I would change, but she never came.
He's not here yet.
Years, thousands of years. You walked, kept your eyes down. Look around. You need to change. If you walk the same, you'll be to blame.
But I've tried.
Never with me. We haven't tried.
Then let's see.
So it's yes, you'll do this.
Yes, it's time to move.
Let's go, Apollo.
She'd approve.
She is gone. It's time for change. Never the same. That hidden voice, it will always play on a loop. It'll always say, what did I do? What didn't I do?
It's like, I love that
It's a
part.
song you can't erase, but you can make a tiny space for what you will do. Something new.
Those harmonies are tickling my brain. Let's go.
Very well, I'll help. Though I'm.
So yeah, he just keeps insisting him helping is
called
gonna
you
make
the
things
god
worse.
of prophecy.
He won't
didn't
say
she?
why.
Isn't that telling the future?
Prophecy is the last thing you need, Grace.
Yeah, fighting and then not like reconciling sooner. He was waiting for her to
It'd be helpful if you could explain why exactly.
come
This
back.
is all new to me, remember?
Yes, of course, that's true. It's so easy to forget that. To receive a prophecy is not simply to be told what might happen, it's to be told what will happen. To know a prophecy is to be bound to its outcome.
Bro, I hope you get to a
Only
part
in
that I want you to
ignorance
get
is
to.
one free to choose.
You're talking about fate, aren't you? Destiny.
I am.
I can't say I've ever believed in fate.
You probably didn't believe in magic either, but here we are.
Got her, dude.
That's a
Got her.
good point.
My power is to pick at the strands of fate.
Evan's
and make a single
back.
path clear.
Hey,
But in
Evan.
doing so, all other paths vanish.
Yeah, I liked what he said about
Worse,
like
prophecies are never
you
crystal
only
clear.
have the freedom
Sometimes
of
you won't
choice,
understand the
like,
full meaning until
in
it's too late.
ignorance.
Yeah, until I think that's partially why he keeps saying like I can't do much.
Mhm.
If I tell you what's gonna happen, then you're locked.
Yeah.
Okay, is there anything you can do that isn't prophecy related?
Any non-prophecy
directly,
skills?
Yes,
He works for a
Come with
non-prophecy.
me. There's someone I'd like you to meet.
You shouldn't work with 4 prophecy gods.
Oh boy.
This
Where
is
are we?
Apollo's house.
This is where
Damn, you live like this?
Oh, yes. Sometimes. And excuse the mess.
He took
can be
us
visitors.
to his depression rat cave. I love it.
Don't worry about it. I have 3 brothers. I've seen a mess or two.
Well, you're being kind.
I forgot.
I
that.
admit
Just
I
3 brothers.
hadn't
Man.
realized how bad it was.
You said I'm here to meet someone?
This is the fun.
Yes. Do you know what an oracle is?
You mean like the Oracle of Delphi? People went to ask her questions, I think, or was that just another story?
Oh, you know about that.
Why does he
Okay.
dress like he's going to
That'll make
Burning
this easier.
Man?
There have been many oracles over the ages. They serve as a sort of conduit for my powers. This allows them to offer insight, knowledge they have no earthly means to possess. There's always been one. Over the ages, no matter where I go, one manages to find me.
Meaning there's an oracle here.
There is.
Hello?
What?
I have brought someone to see you.
And
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not a magic fortune cookie. Is that what Paul told you?
Paul?
Oracle's my handle.
Oh my
Even
God,
if I was
Paul.
the oracle, I'm certainly not his oracle.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know. He said you might.
Oh, I know what he said. Paul thinks just because I
Is that a
crash
kid?
here, he can interrupt me whenever he pleases.
I mean,
Look, I'm sure he told you all sorts of nonsense. I use computers. I'm a hacker. That's it.
I ask very little of you, Oracle. Your help here would be appreciated.
Fine. Get your abs in a twist. Okay, so Paul brought you all this way just to see little old me?
Child hacker
What's on your mind,
representation.
sis?
Finally.
I love how that could be your first question. You keep calling him Paul. What's that?
you keep saying Paul. Do you mean Apollo?
Yeah, I know. Apollo, if that is his real name, says he's a god of prophecy, blah, 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 blah.
But you don't believe him.
Believe him? Who
Hawaiian
believes that?
bread roll ass.
It's super weird, but he's a decent guy, so he can be Apollo if he wants, but I just can't call him that.
Do you live here?
I crash here, yeah. Better here than home.
She showed up one day, as the oracles do. Naturally, she is welcome to stay as long as she likes.
And see the way he talks? I thought maybe he was a creep at first, but nah. Paul's aight.
The highest of praise.
He'd be more alright if he did some laundry.
I think it's like
Tell me, is Apollo always so...
Oracle doesn't
Incredibly
believe, but
emo?
it is
Like a sack
like they
stuffed
are
with
meant
sand?
to be together, right? Like
I
and
am
Oracle's supposed to
standing
go
right
with
here.
Apollo.
Don't get me wrong. It grows on you after a while.
So like
And they're like,
Grace,
that's not me, but
surely
whatever.
this
Yeah.
is not what you came for.
Exactly. He hardly wears clothes, and as we discussed, they don't have to change. They have one outfit. What was the last thing they said?
I don't know. I was lost too.
Shoot.
But I mean, we have the option to flirt with Apollo. And
Okay, fine.
I don't know. It's cute watching you get all flustered.
Oh. It's so cute when you're
Hardly
embarrassed.
productive, is it?
See, there you go again.
Ugh.
Classic
Get a
move.
room. A different room.
So you're an oracle who uses the internet, huh?
Makes sense, right?
Like I
Modern day
said,
Oracle.
it's my handle.
You know what's
And
funny?
yeah, it's a sweet setup, huh?
Voice actor for this character
even
voiced
legit.
the character Oracle in the Batman
Parts
games.
I purchased for her,
Nice.
presumably.
Bargain for, fair and square.
Typecast as
and I keep
Oracle.
telling you to get me an Ethernet cable.
I don't know what that is.
It's the 21st century, Paul. And your 21st century Oracle needs her some download speed, okay?
I'm looking for information about someone named Calliope. Can you help?
Oh, the lady from that apartment I sent Paul to. Yeah, I've been checking that out.
What did I tell you?
I looked it up. You could do the same if you learned to use a computer. Here, hold up, I'll show you.
You're so ashamed.
Oh.
He said,
There.
I don't know how they work.
The
He's a
apartment was
pathetic
originally
man.
purchased
But that's
2 years
okay, me
ago by
either.
a
I don't know how
holding
they work.
company, Core with a K Enterprises.
Oh. Oh, I see. That would be Persephone.
Her spawn.
Owns the apartment building.
You weren't expecting that?
I wasn't aware Persephone and Calliope were friendly. Certainly not friendly enough for Persephone to give Calliope an apartment.
Yeah.
The good news is that Persephone is easy to find. I can take you to her if you like.
He never learned. He's too sad.
How does he read prophecy, bro?
It's just spoken aloud in his head.
So.
You don't have to read no words.
I'm thinking she won't be happy to see me.
You want to meet Persephone?
Persephone is rarely happy to see anyone.
Have fun in the ad. Sorry, gamer.
Great! We're all done now.
Someone
Thank you
get
for
this
your
man
help,
Lexapro.
Oracle. Please, do try to get out from behind your screens at least once today. Perhaps go for a walk.
Yeah,
Damn.
sure, will do.
Paul said
Leave a
touch
tip on the way
grass.
out.
That's Julie to me.
I am enjoying envisioning that Oracle is not really an Oracle, but Paul is just so like bewildered by her
the
ability
internet.
to use the internet that he's like, oh my god, this is my Oracle.
Just some kid with a laptop. Like, can I crash here? And
And
he's
they're
like,
like literally just I just use computer. Paul said your headaches are because you're on your phone too much.
touch sun, Oracle.
Oh boy. Okay, let's check journal. I feel like it's been pinging us.
Apollo probably has, yeah.
Um,
Multiple, yeah.
let's see. We read that one. Went to Calliope's apartment. Apollo's sitting in the dark. Somebody had been searching for something. He says he didn't do it. He was there to mourn. They were close for a long time, but a rift began between them a couple years ago that never healed. Maybe it's better not to know. Teenage computer whiz lives in his dump of a home.
Damn.
Oracle. That's just her handle. Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't understand technology. He was singing in the dark because he's like, how do lights work?
Oh man.
I love our himbo. God of prophecy.
According to the Oracle, Persephone owns the apartment Calliope was living in, so they knew each other. They were close. I guess she's next to talk to. Same info. It's not too far from my apartment. Could that be where Calliope was attacked? Am I crazy for agreeing to go check it out by myself?
Yeah, so the muses hung out with Apollo, like in myth, a lot.
She wasn't the most popular idol, and there may be more suspects than I imagined.
She was fighting with everybody, bro.
Calliope was angry at how they'd lost their way.
classic murder mystery. Oh, everyone's got a motive.
Exactly. Okay. That's probably all that's new. Okay. To the underworld.
Who's the American Idol?
What?
Well, they're called idols, right? So who's the American Idol?
I see.
God nightclub, bro.
Welcome to the underworld.
Yeah.
Wow. How have I never heard of this place?
Persephone keeps it a secret, while still managing to draw a crowd every night. Don't ask me how.
You're ready to meet this person.
Here in the underworld, idols can be themselves, even if they don't look human.
I'm scared. Jay's scared. Everyone.
Wait, why are you scared?
Too scary. Nightclub? Big scary.
Do you come here often?
Hey.
No.
No. Persephone and I aren't friends.
Is she friends with anyone?
Not many, no. Except Calliope, apparently.
Apparently.
If we're to find Persephone in all this,
the night
we'll
is
need to
dark,
split
but
up.
the club is lit.
Have you considered what you'll say to her?
You don't think I could just ask her about it?
Not if she doesn't want to talk to you. She may need a
Push her.
nudge.
Show me.
You need to be prepared to use your powers.
Push her into the pool.
As you did with me. Come find me in the crown if you need anything. Otherwise,
No, you're right, Jay.
be careful, Grace.
This is how I would dance in the club.
Wow. Go off, King.
Who's that? New character.
Eros. Ooh. I want to talk to Hermes first.
It's a similar thing where you can do all of these, and eventually it'll be an option of like, do this. So.
Whoa, you're here. I mean, you gotta be somewhere, but you're here.
Hello, Hermes.
Sorry about running off on you back at the thing. Didn't really have a choice, but sorry anyway.
You're not much like the other idols, are you?
No? I
Promenade,
haven't
dude.
been an idol very long. Maybe like a year? I've lost track. So, I'm not the one to ask about the idol
Baby
stuff.
idol like you.
It's all cool, but mostly I do whatever Athena asks. Athena says
That's a
one
shit
day
job.
I'll sit on the chorus. That'll be sick. Can you imagine me in charge?
Why not? Maybe you can shake some dust off the other
Let's
idols.
go.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a lot of dust.
You're right about that.
I don't think Athena would let me clean anything anyway. She won't even let me touch her spear.
Hermes is stripped out.
Drippy. There will be more of that, especially as we dive in here, Rob.
You've only been an idol for a year? How did that happen?
Probably same way it did with you.
Oh, the old Hermes died in your arms and then they accused you of his murder?
No. Well, yes. I mean, no, not like that. But yeah. I was there when he died. We were friends, and I was having trouble at home, and he helped me out. I miss him.
Very
Why do you call
specifically.
yourself Hermes?
I'll
I
find
mean,
out for you.
I don't call myself Calliope.
You might eventually.
I doubt it.
Most idols do. Not everyone, though, so I don't know, maybe not you.
Oh no, right? So the gist, Rob, was, if you can hear me, was not all idols take the name of the god they inherit, but most do. And there will be more about that relationship as the story goes on.
Okay. Yeah, and they said, like, maybe you'll take on Calliope's name eventually.
Grace is like, I don't know. I was like,
When Calliope died, you were right there, within moments. How did you know?
I told you. I got word, so I came.
But how did you get word?
Look, when an idol dies, I have to be there. So I just know. It's a Hermes thing.
To take the body, clean up the blood, that sort of thing?
Oh, that too, yeah. But that's on Athena's orders.
To keep the idol's secret?
Sure. Can you imagine the questions? I don't know how we hide so well as it is.
This is probably a stupid question, but do you know who might have killed Calliope?
There are no
Why
stupid
would I know anything about
questions
that?
in this class.
When you came to the apartment, it seemed like you knew her.
Oh no, I only met her once. She didn't live with the rest of the idols or hang out with us very much. She seemed nice though. Angry, maybe. But I don't know who'd want to hurt her.
It sounds as if she didn't much like the idols.
It was more like how you can't stand your family sometimes, even if you still love them.
She just had a homophobic family.
Do you know if Persephone is here? I need to talk to her.
Oh, you're serious. Why would you want to talk to Persephone? Nobody ever wants that. One time, I laughed too loud near her.
Oh,
and
thank
she
you for
threatened to ban me from the
Stretch,
club.
Jay.
I don't want to be banned. I like it here.
Is Persephone really that bad? Why do the idols put up with her?
We're like family, and Persephone is that really mean aunt that nobody wants to invite. Don't tell her I said that. She keeps a list. It's a thing.
Oh boy.
Okay, forget I asked.
Whew! Man, just the thought of talking to Persephone gives me goosebumps. Blech.
It's a little bumping club track in the back.
We'll see you around?
If you die, then for sure. But, don't die.
Okay, thanks, Hermes.
Kind of weird, Hermes, that you said that. Kind of cringe.
Time for Eros.
Look at Eros.
Oh.
Look at Eros.
Whoa, buddy.
He kind of sounds like someone we're waiting for, but it's not him. They have a very similar tone.
Okay.
Oh, hey. You're the new muse, aren't you?
It's like it's clearly not him, but it's
yeah.
similar enough that for a second I was like,
Didn't figure I'd see you here though.
Like, is he doing voice acting? You know?
Excuse the manners. Name's Eros, god of sex.
Imagine just introducing yourself that
I'm the
way.
god of sex.
Hey, did you say that you're the god of sex?
Desire.
Stuttering,
really.
that was so good.
Sensuality. Attraction.
That was excellent delivery.
Why? Were you expecting a chubby little flying baby with a bow and arrow?
I wasn't.
I actually preferred Cupid, but man had to be the trickster. Spread all those stupid stories.
Jesus, big. It's all
Sorry.
Why? It's not your fault. Just another grudge I get to carry around forever.
The god of sex at a club.
Glory
Looking for someone?
out of the lurk to go, oh my god.
I might have, sure. Now I'm just here to see it happen.
See what happened?
Look out there. See all these people. The hope, the anticipation, the connections, they bounce off each other. To me, it's like lightning.
He's getting off on people's lust.
Just feeding off of it
And you
from above.
enjoy that?
I used to make it happen, you know. Mortals once begged me to make it happen, to inspire true love. But now...
He's not my scene, but
now
I
only
get
inspire
it.
sex. Not the same thing.
Oh, he's
It's
sad.
just as well. People should find true love the hard way.
I'm just a sex guy now.
You know Aphrodite, right? I only met her the once.
Sure, she's my mother. You know how it is.
How would I know? New here, remember?
Right. Yeah, sorry. I
Mother.
wasn't thinking. You hear a lot of
She's so mother.
idols talk about each other like that. You know, mother, brother, sister, grandfather. None of us are actually related. We just played a family for so many centuries. It may as well be true.
Damn.
So Aphrodite is your mother, but not really.
That's right.
Yeah, Aphrodite's
a long
mother.
time ago, she took care of me when I needed taken care of. The mortals, they...
She's not my mother, she's just mother.
These
you
days,
know?
well, it's not like that anymore. We're not as invulnerable as we used to be. Least of all, Aphrodite.
You good?
You seem a little distracted. Is everything okay?
Of course it is. Sure. Not obvious, huh? Truth is, I don't come here that often. So it's hard to get away. I just want... Nope, never mind.
Open up, King.
I'm willing to listen if you need to talk.
I love that.
Maybe some other time.
I love that Grace's character is just like, wait, you haven't talked about your issues? God, like, blank God here? I'm here, and they're like, what the fuck? They're like, huh?
Here's the thing. I'm looking for Persephone, but I can't find her anywhere.
Well, I know where she is, but I question whether she'd be happy to see you.
You're right to question it.
I like you, but Mother told me what happened at the chorus. I don't want to cause trouble with Persephone.
And all Grace says that, and the gods say, huh?
What if I could guarantee that there wouldn't be a problem?
What are you, the god of therapy?
How could you guarantee that?
First, I'd reassure you that I'm here to work things out with Persephone. I don't want to fight. Second, if that didn't pan out, I'd tell her I lied to you.
Making me the idiot who fell for it.
Oh, I don't know. I can be tricksy.
Okay. Fine. When you're ready to see her, you let me
That's
know,
interesting.
and I'll take you.
What?
Deal?
Deal.
He wasn't the one who brought me to Persephone before.
Oh.
I love this.
Do you think it just depends, like, what order
Maybe.
you talk to people
Or,
in?
or what trait you have.
Yeah.
Because for me, with Charming, I had Pan. Like, I know. He's like, I want to see this, basically. Was his take. He's like, this is fun. Look at Apollo, just...
A little wallflower. Let's go
I
check
thought this
on
would
our
be easier,
antisocial
But
baby
it's as if
boy.
Persephone left instructions to thwart me. Every staff member I approach screams and runs off.
It's too hot.
I hope your search
you
has
know?
been more successful.
You don't come here often, I'm guessing?
Never.
The trait I chose
I'm
was
sure
clever.
Persephone only sent the membership as a
There was like
formality.
clever,
Doubt
badass,
she
and
thought I'd ever
charming.
use it.
Don't you ever have fun? No drinking or dancing in Apollo land?
Once. When I had the muses to keep me company.
I'm just saying. I mean, it's up to you.
I'm a muse now. I can keep you company.
Nothing would make me happy.
I mean it a little bit in a flirty way, and a little bit just like, I'm here for you, man.
You
know?
do have a predicament.
He's
to
into
solve
it. He
first.
said nothing would make me happier.
It might help if I knew more about Persephone.
It couldn't hurt. What would you like to know exactly?
My
What's
Greek
her
mythology is a little
deal?
rusty, but isn't Persephone the one who was kidnapped?
Oh, you know about that. What else do you know?
Just that Persephone was a sweet girl and Hades, lord of the underworld, swept her off to the
your
land of the
Grace
dead.
knows more about great myth. My
Not
Grace
so much as a
did not know
lead.
shit.
Yeah, I think it's the clever trait.
Her mother, Demeter, was so enraged she blanketed the world in ice, rendering it barren and infertile. Zeus was forced to act. He decreed that Persephone would be shared between Demeter and Hades, and thus the matter was resolved. Well, you asked. That's her story, as the mortals tell it.
So tell me, How much of Persephone's legend is true?
Well, let's see. Hades did kidnap Persephone. That certainly did happen. The idols almost went to war over it until Zeus intervened and ordered Hades and Persephone to wed. That quieted things. At least until Persephone killed Hades.
Oh.
Nice. Whoa.
As I understand it, Hades was not kind to her. I'd like to say we handled it well. Zeus and the idols were mindful of what Persephone had been through, but that would be a lie. Persephone was punished for the murder, the underworld taken from her, and we all stood by and let it happen. She has never forgiven
Well,
us.
damn.
And honestly,
now you see why
I
she
can't
hates
blame
everyone.
If I were her, I'd be mad at you all too.
then you understand why things are difficult between us.
Exactly. This really does have a great interpretation of the gods and their stories, and it's really cool.
Wait, Persephone killed another idol.
Why are you harassing Phyllis?
What about all of
Going
Athena's
goblin
rules?
mode.
Wouldn't Persephone have been, I don't know.
Executed? The murder of Hades is probably why we now have that rule. Back then, we heard Persephone had usurped Hades' throne, but we couldn't believe it. It just wasn't done. Now, of course, I look back and think we should have seen it coming. Oh, the benefit
Why
of
is
hindsight.
Troy Baker club
Why
owner
didn't you
slash
see it
drug
coming?
dealer slash
You're the god of
He-Man?
prophecy.
When I look,
Well, you see.
I learned long ago not to.
Oh my gosh.
So what happened to Persephone after...
The murder? She survived, like the rest of us. She got older, and when we came to the New World, I think she would have left us if it was allowed. It isn't, so instead she did as she pleased. She started a cult, became a crime boss.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what?
I didn't
It
know
was
all
after
that.
the last transition, but honestly, I have no insight into anything Persephone does these days.
I thought she was just mad at me, but everyone seems afraid of Persephone.
Noticed that, did you?
All right,
Persephone's
Sam,
angry with
thanks for
everyone,
hanging
and
out.
has
We'll
been
see you
for
later.
a very long time. I've told you why. But it's more than that. She does not let go of a grudge. 1,000 years could pass, and Persephone will remember what you did like it was yesterday.
Wish that were me. I'd like to hold a grudge, but I can't remember shit. No, Jay. It is not a 24-hour stream. We're going to be going for about 8 hours, so till about 10 p.m. And we're actually going to transition to our next game pretty soon.
I might see about pushing a little, just because I want you to get to one particular scene.
Okay, do you know how long?
Well,
till
just
we get
keep
there?
going.
Okay. It would be too scary.
I found someone who will bring me to Persephone.
Finally! I'll be right behind you.
You're coming with me? But I thought...
She seems even angrier with you than she is with me. I might be able to mediate.
We'll see, I guess.
What was I gonna say? Oh, you can see how someone could get through this game in like 3 hours. But like, you can also see how there's so much info you could just miss too.
Yeah. Okay, we'll quick talk to Pan, then go to Persephone.
It's soon after this.
As I live and breathe, if it isn't our dear muse.
I love his
Hi,
voice
Pan.
so much.
Tell me, have you decided to leave your troubles behind and join us in the land of shadows and revelry?
It's still so much louder.
It
than
is
anyone.
loud, yeah. I feel like it's even more noticeable this time. He's just trying to yell over the club music, you know? It's a bit loud in here.
should thank you for the address. It's what led me here.
No need to thank me. You'll owe me. Remember, how you managed to stir the sun god from his oh-so-tiresome gloom, I cannot imagine. Nicely done.
Did you know Apollo would be at that apartment?
However would I know something like that?
See, you play innocent, but I just don't believe you.
Flatterer.
I'm guessing it's a total coincidence that I'm running into you here.
It must be. The alternative would be that I knew a great many things ahead of time.
Well, did you?
Do I look like an oracle? I am here to listen to thrilling music
You're
and
wearing
meet
sunglasses
delicious
inside.
people. My tastes are
Untrustworthy.
simple.
Uh-huh.
Speaking
And
of
the
simple
fingerless
tastes,
gloves. I can't get
my
over the
glass
fingerless
is empty
gloves.
again. The
Can't trust a
service
man
here
with
is
fingerless
appalling.
gloves.
The things you say, the things you don't say. You don't make
He's
yourself
just a
seem
gamer.
trustworthy. You know that?
He's
Trust
just
is
a
for the
mobile
weak.
gamer. He needs his
Yeah,
fingertips.
yeah.
Still not helping.
Why, Grace? Are you assuming
Those
that
are blue light
I,
blocking
Pan,
glasses.
am some
Okay,
sort
I
of
see.
Scoundrel.
See, I just couldn't, you know? He's too tricksy.
He is pretty tricksy.
It's more that I'm stating it outright.
Rejected twice in a row. How will I ever recover from such insult, I ask you?
Uh-huh.
I don't know what to tell you, Grace. Even an idol needs to get by.
I swear he was gonna say even an idol needs to get off. This is one of my brain.
Oh.
I assume you're a regular at this club?
And why would you assume that, dear Grace?
The horns, you. Do you know Persephone well?
There is no knowing Persephone well. She won't have it. Not anymore.
Not anymore?
Long ago, we were all very different. Over the span of ages, however, even mountains erode.
$10 on it.
Nice.
I should get going. I'm sure I'll see you soon.
One can only hope.
Does it want me to talk to Apollo again?
You just can.
Is it? It's like new stuff.
No. I don't. I forget. It depends because it's like you can go back to him. Like if you hadn't found someone yet, you could go back to him and like talk to him and like I don't know who to talk to. You know.
Oh, I see. All right, let's go talk to the crime boss. Me and my dads are going to talk to the crime boss.
If you're angry with anyone, Persephone, be angry with me. It was I who...
I will deal with you later. I was willing to leave you be, Grace, to wait until your guilt was certain. Yet here you are, in my domain, uninvited. Why?
I was invited by Apollo.
Are you here to beg for mercy? Are you here to challenge me? Should I be afraid?
Tall.
I'm not trying to start a fight. Far from it. I came here hoping you could help me.
Help you? Perhaps you could help me instead. I'd like to understand a few things. Do you really expect us to believe that Calliope chose you? What's the real story? Did you stumble across her as she lay dying and desperate? Are you an accident? Did you learn what she was? Did you torture her, hold her at the point of death until she agreed to hand over her eidolon?
Lots of
Persephone, this isn't...
You have every reason to try to prove your innocence, Grace. But I have no reason to help you.
You knew Calliope.
We all knew Calliope.
Time to fight back.
She was
bro.
staying at your apartment.
You knew her. Better than I or anyone else suspected.
Are you implying that I had something to do with her death?
Prove you didn't. That's how idols work, isn't it?
Here we go. 1v1 me.
Persephone song?
1v1 me, brother.
Ho 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 ho!
You
And then
hear
they
that?
did a rap battle.
You're in my house, little muse. You want answers? Fight for them.
Woo!
A lost little girl. You shouldn't have come here. And I sure ain't in the mood to make new friends.
Apollo.
Go home, little girl. The shadows
She's
draw
giving White Diamond.
near. And you all alone. We both know how this ends. Let's see how far she bends. We all know how this ends.
Play to the audience.
Hope everyone's having a great night. I guess I'm this evening's sacrifice.
That's such a funny way to start.
What's up, everybody?
You deserve a good show. Big hand for your usual MC. She's planned a brutal takedown just for me. Hopefully I'll last a couple rounds. You deserve a good show. I won't let you down.
My, we caught a butterfly, such a delicate thing. What a find, I hope she doesn't mind when we pull off her wings. Maybe you don't
do
know
that.
who I am. Maybe you don't know who I am.
Why would I come here to start a brawl? I'm just running out of time is all. If it's true that I'm just lost and small,
Yeah, I would guess no one. Jay.
Oh man, you stole that from Pan.
And they mentioned something about, you know, if they kill Grace for this crime that they think she committed, then it would like end Calliope's
I've
line.
seen a whole lot of Pans. I know what a song's secondhand. Maybe you don't know who I am.
Yeah.
Was lost the choice.
They happen really fast.
she can't be excited anymore.
It's a song.
But maybe there's 1,000 brand new songs been right in front of her all along. Let me hear you.
Oh?
Go off, crowd.
On the left now. Come on.
Come on, chat. Get in on this.
Since you heard something new, or is that piece of you dead and buried in this cemetery?
I noticed you couldn't choose one of the green options, which was interesting.
I know.
I never had that happen to me.
Rotten too long, blossomed all wrong.
Change shape in time. You'll see we all run
Rob,
away into who
Jay,
we will
excellent
be.
performance.
Your
Thank you so
youth
much.
wasn't stolen like it was from me.
Let me help you.
Don't touch me. I don't need help from any of you. I was alone when you know who kidnapped and crushed all my dreams till a muse. I just want Calliope back.
Whoa, this is new.
It's because I was playing to the crowd, bro. I've got backup.
Your Majesty, do you understand?
one song that like is kind of weird to me. Like it, and I never got into it. It's like constantly changing its like style.
Yeah. It wasn't as like focused musically or like in storytelling, I feel like, as much as the other ones.
No. No, you've earned your answers.
It's interesting. In our fight, I went with the empathetic route. I was the charming route, and I let her win.
Calliope came to me
and
years ago.
I see what you did there.
Grown
you know?
tired of arguing with the idols, tired of being branded a troublemaker. She couldn't watch the idols wither away without a fight. I knew how she felt, so I gave her the apartment.
So you must know better than anyone what she's been up to.
Not exactly. Calliope and I haven't spoken for at least 2 years. After I heard the news, I went to the
She's just
apartment
been
and
cut off
turned it
from all of them
upside
for
down.
years.
I had to know the truth.
That was you?
I didn't find anything. Nothing to say
So
what
she's
she had
the
been
one who mussed it
involved
over.
with, or gotten into, or who she might have been fighting with.
That means one of two things. Either whatever happened to her was sudden, or it was secret.
I suppose you're right.
Calliope was never one to keep secrets. When she was doing something, everyone knew about it.
None of you were talking to her. Who would she tell?
You're clever. Maybe there's a chance Calliope chose you after all.
If it wasn't
Yeah.
Grace, that means someone
What
else
if she literally
was
says
behind
like,
Calliope's
"You're
death.
charming. You're
Someone who
badass."
could keep their involvement hidden.
I don't remember what she said to me.
One of us.
Does it have to be an idol? You thought I killed Calliope. Couldn't it have been some other mortal?
Despite how he might look, it's not a simple matter to kill an idol.
It was difficult enough to believe you had done it. If another mortal killed her,
Then why
you'd
did you
somehow
believe so
escape
hard?
Detection. We found nothing, no evidence of a battle.
You looked?
Of course we looked. What do you think was happening while you waited?
I know, she was like there all night.
Attacked elsewhere.
Yeah, that's true.
Even magic revealed no trace of it.
Wait. Did you say magic?
You can battle me through a song in a world of your own creation, and yet magic is beyond belief?
Well,
Grace
sure.
is skeptic,
I just thought...
We have our powers just as you have yours.
I can grow a field of corn like nobody's business.
Some would say our
That's
powers
your
are
power?
also magic, but true magic is a different and older power. Hecate's domain.
And it was of no use here.
We shouldn't rule it out.
That corn thing's gonna come
Haven't
up
tried
for
everything
sure.
yet.
Did Calliope have any enemies? The way you talk about her, she must have. What? What am I missing?
Calliope had a way of making people angry. She could be argumentative.
Yes, but enough to make enemies who wanted her dead?
Not that you or I know of, apparently, but that doesn't mean they didn't exist.
Jay's getting scared again. That shock is a precursor to fear.
What about Athena? She seemed awfully insistent on declaring me guilty, don't you think?
I'm
Athena?
skeptical about her.
No, Athena follows the rules.
Boomer.
Well,
Athena has one goal, and one
Well,
goal only. To protect
say
the
more,
idols.
King.
And that included Calliope. She'll eventually drive us all mad with her vigilance, but break her own rules? I don't see it.
What about Pan? He showed up at my place out of nowhere, right after I left the chorus.
He did what?
I have to wonder what his angle is.
He has one, that's for certain. Though I've never thought of him as a killer. It would be to...
That is the one thing I agree with
Messy.
Persephone with.
Still, we should consider the idea.
With Pan.
For him to show up so quickly
he's
is
shifty, but he doesn't seem like a killer.
Mm-hmm.
For all I know, either one of you could have done it, and you're just playing along.
Apollo is capable of many things, but lying?
No, look, defending
he's
him.
never any good at it.
Whereas we know how capable you are of
Apollo's meanwhile.
Okay,
This is the one and only god I killed deserved it.
Valid.
Right. Sorry I brought it up. Couldn't we go to Athena with this?
But there's some
if
angle
you've
there, right?
changed your minds
she's the only
and
one
you're
who's
both part of the
knowingly
chorus.
killed another one of them.
Athena would be sympathetic, but
Get
die has
pretty
been
valid
cast.
reasons, but
She won't go back on the edict, not without clear evidence.
Oh, now you want evidence.
She acted on the information she had. If we want to sway her, we need something
this
better.
is the definition of an uneasy
I don't know what I'm
alliance.
supposed to do.
Yeah.
You know the idols. Don't you have any ideas?
I told you I wouldn't be of much help, Grace.
Did you now? That's unsurprising. When are you ever of help to anyone but yourself?
Says the
Damn,
woman
bro.
who forced Grace to challenge her rather than answer a simple question.
Damn,
Calliope
bro.
died, Apollo. Calliope, who came with us all the way from the old world.
You think I don't know that? Are you forgetting what the Muses meant to me?
Them gods fighting.
It's when you're like hanging out with your friend and their parents start like yelling, and you're like, awkward. I mean, yeah, you only have. I luckily had the good option here.
Stop it! Stop fighting! Is this what the idols are like? You just what? Live forever and never get over anything?
That's kind of funny. I like that.
Super. Becoming a god was such a gift. Wow.
Oh shit.
We've activated.
I'm listening now. Tell us what end you were doomed to.
Calliope, blinded by fire, one match did you strike that consumed you.
Dad's irritated like fuck.
How could you blame her? What could she have done to earn such a fate? You are blinded.
God of the sun hides from his own eyes. What would you know about fate?
You say that you know her, she was family to us, yet you don't hesitate to accuse her. Oh, queen without a throne, go bitter with fury, not everyone seeks to betray you.
Stop this.
There is something missing we're blinded to.
Yes, there's more to seek.
Fuck you.
Although your help is not needed here, go ahead and abandon another muse.
How could you throw that gauntlet at me? Could your heart shrivel any further?
Giving me confrontation
You abandoned
vibes
me
there.
to a terrible fate.
You replay your injuries
It's
till
far
it's too
too
late.
You know how far I bent before I
Trapped.
snapped.
This is not about you. Enough! This helps no one.
There he is, god of the sun.
Apollo, for my sake, take a deep breath.
I think that's valid. He's the one that like clearly was like tapping into some stuff.
Yeah.
These old wounds, they distract and blind
Be ready.
you.
You're gonna be making a decision here.
Fuck.
See your
I'm not ready to make decisions.
He doesn't know what's important.
And you do?
Follow him or stay.
Damn, bro.
I'm here to talk to her.
That's what I said too, but I
I'm-
feel like you might be. I don't know. I didn't end
Now
up with
that Apollo
anyone.
isn't sucking all the oxygen out
And
of
I feel
the
like you
room,
might have just locked
perhaps
out of
we can
that.
get somewhere.
Was all that really necessary?
I think you're gonna have a visual
His
novel
reaction
issue
wasn't
where
great,
you
but you did provoke him.
end up romancing
It
no one
wasn't
too.
my finest moment, but you saw how he
That's fine.
transformed. Apollo likes to pretend he's not the man he used to be, but behind that sad facade lurks exactly the lout I remember. I'll admit the problem you present is a sticky one. If an idol is behind Calliope's death, they're clever. I need time to formulate a plan.
I have to ask, is Athena really not an option? She wouldn't see what you see? At all?
She might. Athena's no fool. She sees everything in terms of risk. Anything with the slightest chance of being a danger to the idols will not be tolerated.
I said that line thinking more that it was like, is she really not an option, like, as a suspect? Not that I wanted to talk to her.
Maybe whoever's behind this knows that, and is counting on it.
To what end? To ensure the death of a hapless mortal girl?
To ensure that whoever became the next muse won't survive.
I can't imagine why anyone would want to eradicate the power of the last muse. Still, it's worth considering.
You've decided to help me then? I wasn't sure you would.
I've already admitted that Calliope might actually have chosen you. Don't push your luck.
Oh, I didn't mean...
Don't push.
You have fighting.
Thanks, Mother.
You've taken quickly to the muse's powers. It's possible that she saw the potential. So yes, I'll help you. If, however, this has all been a desperate deception, well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Oh, ho, ho.
I like this better than fighting with you. Way better.
Helping you rather than wanting you dead, you mean?
I did it too, but like,
you
I don't
seem
know.
like a
I just
woman who
couldn't.
gets what she wants.
She was so aggro
These
to
days,
Grace
yes.
so early on.
And I'd
but
really
also-
rather have you on my side.
Wise choice.
What should I do while you're formulating? I don't like sitting on my hands.
Yeah, I've noticed. If you wish to keep busy, burn down the city, start a revolution, become a terror the likes of which mortals only dream.
Is that a good idea?
No, Grace. Go home. Be patient.
Just wait.
When you see me next, I'll have a better idea of what to do.
I say why not? Athena said we can't leave the city, so let's just like burn down the city. You know?
But then where are you gonna stay?
Anywhere. The city doesn't exist anymore. Fix the problem.
Be singing a pile of fire.
Do you need something to do? I don't know. Arson?
Have you been waiting up this whole time?
Yeah? A goat man sends you off into the night. Your life is on the line. And I'm gonna, what, sleep? What if you were taken prisoner, kept in a cave by a cyclops, or I don't know, turned into a tree? I was worried sick.
You were worried about me? Aw.
Well, you're my best friend in the
She
whole
keeps saying
world.
that. Every time you pick the romance, she's like, yeah, you are my
Plus,
best friend.
you know, what would the
You're
band
my
do?
best gal pal.
Right, the band. Where are Kaz and Brian anyway?
I told them you were fine, which isn't a lie, because technically you are.
Tassel.
Tell me everything that happened.
Got you. Tassel.
Huh. Persephone runs a club called the Underworld. That's a little on the nose.
I wouldn't suggest saying that to her face.
And you ended up staying with her instead of Apollo? I don't know, Grace. She sounds a little volatile.
She has her reasons. I just hope I don't end up on her bad side again.
You'll figure your way out of it. You're still you.
I am still me. That's true.
So what are your options? You need to go back to Persephone at some point?
I could go back to Apollo's as well. Make sure he's not sore about what happened.
Oh, and, there's this. Pan left a card, says, come by Olympus. I doubt he means the mountain in Greece.
What is this little drawing?
Like this where I live. So I feel like this next section, you're gonna have the option to pick where to go. I feel like you can still do the Apollo thing, so if we're going as fast as possible, you do this Pan thing. That's the thing I want you to get.
Okay.
I just spoke to him at the Underworld. If he wanted something, why didn't he just talk to me there?
Because he's creepy and wants to get you alone?
Still not a fan?
You know how some people just set your teeth on edge? That's Pan. I can't help it. But it doesn't matter. I
Bro,
said I'd help,
the
and
Freddy
that's
Pan
what I'll
rivalry
do.
is in game too.
Count on me, Grace.
Thanks, Freddy.
The muse! Oh, the embodiment of inspiration!
Even
Can you
that,
believe it?
same character.
Yeah, it happened
kinda.
once, like at the start of this conversation too. It's
It
just
feels like
jumped all of a sudden.
it feels like it's like different recording sessions and they just didn't balance them, which is
Yeah.
just like so like that's so wild to me.
So I can only do one of these?
No, you can do
okay.
multiple. I think Persephone is Pan is like a side quest. Persephone is continue the main quest.
Okay, and you want me to go here?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you
They
check
have
with
not
our
responded.
gamers? Okay.
Fish, check your messages if you're here.
I'd say hello, Grace, but I'm afraid that look on your face might be catching.
I just...
That was fun.
What is this place?
It's a garden,
Okay,
darling.
that's cool.
Okay.
Surely even mortals have them.
Like Max, I
This
feel
building.
like half hour.
All those
Max.
people I pass getting up here. Are they all idols?
Oh, at least some of them. Welcome to Olympus, dear Grace. Our home hidden away in plain sight. Marvelous, isn't it?
I've passed this part of the city 100 times. I've never seen this building. Was it always here? Or...
Our Lady Hecate provides glamours that allow certain things to go unseen, such as my glorious horns.
Glamours.
Olympus is the same.
Just
Those
like
invited,
the Wolf
see
Among
it.
Us. Am I
Those
right,
who aren't,
gamers?
see exactly what they
Ah,
expect.
woo!
It's not anywhere as grand as in the
Thank
old
you,
country,
Nate, for
but it
howling from across
serves
the
its
house. Ah, woo!
How many idols are there? I've met, what, less than 12?
Oh, I don't know, 20, 30. Our numbers have dwindled so much I've stopped keeping track.
I didn't know there were that many gods.
We're not all equally legendary, it's true. Some idols were barely worshipped, others not at all. Indeed, not all of us are idols. Some are merely immortal. Hangers-on, if you will. You'll meet them all, given time.
Idols live here? I mean, Calliope didn't, obviously. Apollo doesn't either.
One must have special dispensation from Our Lady of Wisdom, Athena, before they can take up a private dung heap like Apollo's.
Am I gonna have to give up my apartment?
That's rather putting the cart before the horse, darling. First, you must outlive the week.
Yeah, that's fair.
Good point. I don't know, Pan. Olympus seems pretty grand to me.
As if mortals would know any better. This isn't the first time you've been here. I'm sure Hermes took you to Athena's dreary office.
That's here? Huh.
Good one, that Hermes. Almost as dull-witted as the original, but biddable.
You asked me to meet you here?
I did. Though I feared you might decline, considering your rather callous rejection earlier.
Oh, he's so sad.
Regardless, my pride is intact, as is the favor you owe me, which I now wish to collect.
Oh boy.
Favor time.
Oh, sure. I'm totally in a position to help others right now. Lay it on me.
Here's the thing. A friend has begged for my help, and you're far better suited than I to offer what he requires.
Gamers, if
I'll give you a key
you've been
to
idle,
reach
get
the
ready
reliquary
for
where he
one
resides.
of
You
my
help
favorite
him,
parts of
and
the game.
Then we're even.
Nice.
If that's not enough incentive, the reliquary is also where you'll find the lovely Hecate. A sorceress of her power could aid your quest. What do you say?
Jay's scared all the time.
Why are you so scared?
This Hecate. Do you think she could help me?
If she's of a mind. She is the goddess of dark magic, the creator
That's
of all
fair.
our marvelous glamours. If anyone can help you, it is she.
And if she's not of a mind?
Then she won't help you. Grace, that part is up to you. I can't be expected to do
I
everything,
like
can
that.
I?
Come on, dude.
This person I'm to help, what does he want? And why can't you do it?
Well, Grace, there are some things you're better equipped to handle than I. This, as I understand it, is a delicate matter of the heart. One that requires a muse's hand.
We're gonna write somebody a love
matter
song.
of the heart.
What, did you
Not
think
gonna
I was
write
sending you to
you a
rough
love
someone
song.
up? Set something aflame? Don't be absurd. The man has an
arson
issue
again.
with his love life. Even if you can't help him, I'll treat the effort as worth the favor.
So that's it? Fix up someone's love life? Nothing trickier than that?
Oh, the way you talk, Grace. It makes me blush.
Well, it's just that...
I trade in willing favors, Grace. If I didn't, no one would want to do as I ask, and then where would I be?
I keep forgetting to get
I may
ibuprofen
seem
when I get up.
untrustworthy, but allow me to reassure you. If I wish you harm, you will walk into that harm knowingly and with open arms.
Oh my
He's so-
god.
That's such a good line, dude.
That delivery too, bro.
I like that though. Is that what Calliope did?
What about Calliope? Did she walk into harm knowingly and with open arms?
You tell me. I could deny it, of course, but if you choose not to believe anything I say, what's the point of asking the question?
I couldn't romance this guy, dude. He's too shifty.
What is this reliquary?
He's shifty.
Doesn't that have something to do with the bones of saints or something?
Not those relics. Our relics. The relics of ancient gods. Magical treasures collected over thousands of years.
It's the God's garage. Where they keep all the trinkets.
We store them in a faraway place so no one unsavory can get their hands on them.
Unsavory like you?
They have a storage unit.
Unsavory like most. Athena has decreed that these relics
In
are
the
not to
middle
be
of
used
town.
by any save
just standing
Hecate
by
and herself.
I get you, Jay.
A rather dull waste of so much
I
amassed
agree.
knowledge and power, but who am I to judge?
I even would
I'm
trust,
not
but
looking
I feel like I would trust Gus more than Pan.
If these relics are off limits, does that mean they're dangerous?
Some, but I'm not asking you to chase after any of that nonsense. In fact, I'd advise against it.
But what if one of those relics could help me?
My, such an adventurer you are. It's possible, but ask Hecate first. She,
Yeah.
and I mean this with complete and uncharacteristic seriousness, is not an idol you or anyone wishes to cross.
Interesting.
I'll think about it. But no promises.
Marvelous.
She sounds
The gentleman
scary.
you seek is named Asterion. Lovely fellow, quite harmless. I'll send a package to your domicile that contains directions and the key you'll need to reach the reliquary.
Little box.
I said no promises.
Well, if you decide to go, Grace, you'll still need all those things. Say hello to darling Hecate on my behalf, will you?
Here we go.
Going here?
Yeah. Like they don't make it obvious, but yeah, the reliquary is inside funny enough, a shipping container
Nice.
that's got magic, obviously.
That's funny.
Yeah, see, they just kind of show up, and you're like, oh, okay, Freddy's
When I
here.
opened that shipping container, I was expecting, I don't know, rats. Yeah.
Not
Instead we have-
rats.
Where the hell are we?
It's hard to say. Weren't we going to some kind of library?
That's how Pan described it. He said it was a, what's the word? A reliquary?
That is where relics are kept, like magic items, like when we played D&D.
This is nothing like D&D.
Well, I don't know about you, Grace, but if a dragon came flying out of that mist, I would not be the least bit surprised.
You are such a nerd.
Speaking of, how much do you actually know about Hecate and this idol you're supposed to help?
The idol we're here to
Nerd
help is named
lesbians.
Asterion.
And you know who that is, right?
No. Should I?
That's the Minotaur's
The
real name.
Minotaur.
You know, big bullhead, horns, lives in a giant labyrinth.
Pan did not mention that.
Why am I not surprised?
This Minotaur. You don't think he might be dangerous, do you?
Well,
I'm
traditionally
sure.
he eats
I'm sure
people,
he
but
is.
he was also supposed to have been slain by the hero Theseus.
Well, not so slain after all. Pan says he has a problem with his love life.
Maybe he needs to stop eating all his girlfriends?
I don't know.
Okay, I knew that sounded wrong the moment I said it.
I don't know.
Do you know anything about this Hecate? It's not a name that rings bells.
Let's see. Well, she was the goddess of witchcraft, the really dark kind.
Oh.
But she's never really portrayed as evil. She was more of an outsider, lived alone, off in her little corner of the underworld. Do you think that's where we could be? Oh, that is so cool. Oh, I bet knowledge is important to her. It could be an angle if you talk to her.
Knowledge.
Knowledge.
Good thing I'm clever. Am I right, gamers?
Knowledge.
I'm so glad I brought you, Freddy. I wouldn't know the first
Aw.
thing about any of this.
Nah. Well, I hope it's actually helpful to tell you these things.
Why wouldn't it be?
Because it could all be wrong. I would have never pegged Apollo for a surfer dude with confidence issues.
Huh. Yeah, good point. We should go inside instead of standing out here in the fog.
It's more of
Oh,
a mist.
ad break.
A mist
Uh-oh.
potentially full of
worry.
monsters.
In we go then.
Should be okay.
Okay.
Are you really planning on doing that favor for Pan?
So this is saying, are you gonna do what Pan asked, basically?
Honestly, the reliquary is what I'm really interested in.
Ooh, a plan C. Go on.
There has to be some magical relic that could help me out. The trick will be finding it and getting my hands on it.
That will be a trick. Yeah. I love your plans.
They may miss Big Mommy.
Hello? Oh my god.
I guess the Titan thing is literal, huh?
Mortals within the reliquary.
Oh my god.
Who permits this intrusion?
Oh my
this
lord.
sacrilege! This knowledge is not meant for the likes of you. I shall grind you into the dust from whence you came.
This people,
No, don't.
People are a lot of people are into this.
But I'm not mortal!
Oh, Robin!
Wow, does that sound weird
Change
coming out of my
sides.
You, perhaps, but the one with you? Mortals cannot learn of the knowledge kept here. Not ever!
Freddy's not just any mortal. She's special. And she already knows about the idols.
We have been revealed. We are undone!
What? No! No, not undone. I swear, I can go if you want. I will. I'm not gonna tell a soul. It's enough that I even got to see this place. It is so amazing. It's like the Great Library of Alexandria, which, you know, was destroyed, and one of the greatest tragedies of human history.
Fine, she can stay.
I have created this sanctuary at great cost. Knowledge is fragile
Small now.
and must be respected.
Still big, but smaller.
If you want someone who respects knowledge, Freddy is definitely your gal. Hecate? Meet Freddy. Music lover, writer of lyrics, reader of so many books, I doubt she even knows how many.
Hi. Big fan.
Ah, mortal, you wish to see more. I can see the fire burning in your eyes.
I see that you are a
Oh my God, you have no
nerd.
idea. Ever since Grace told me about this place, I
I
have
did
been
not
dying
see
to
this.
see it with my own eyes. Seriously, like, is that a spiral staircase over there? Can I climb that thing? Do you have like those ladders that like slide around and like help you go higher? Because I would love to just like stand on those. It's like my dream. I like, have dreams about it, and it's like my favorite thing to even just dream about. Just books in general.
No, you cannot be Grace.
Sure am.
Then Calliope is dead. Is that now? I thought that was not for another 11 months yet.
Huh?
Wait, what? You knew Calliope was going to die?
No, I am not informed
Never
of
mind,
this
I'm
for
back on
another
Team
11
Freddy, she
months and
gets
3
me.
days.
Or I could just tell you now?
That cannot be. It is written.
And so it must be, and so it is written.
Yes, it's right here. Calliope joins Grace's band. They become friends. Months later, there is an automobile accident and...
An accident? No, that's not what happened.
Are you saying the books are wrong?
Wow.
Yo, I have such a good voice. Rob thought that was Hecate. Thank you, Rob. Thank you.
I don't know, what does this mean?
Like, you have a problem as in, like, the books are wrong. That's a problem, right? Like...
Guess I'm not the only
suppose.
one with a problem.
But this cannot be.
The sooner you accept that someone, somehow, screwed up your magic books, the sooner we can get on to figuring out what happened.
Uh-oh.
You will explain. We will both sit, and you will explain. There will be tea.
Okay.
This book you speak of, she goes back in time to meet a Scotsman lover who exists in the past.
What's this book? Does anyone know?
Several times. It's pretty
Is it
awesome.
the
You
Time
really don't
Travelers?
have it?
Mortal printing has outpaced my capacity, I fear. I must focus my efforts on a select portion.
I don't know. I haven't
Look,
read that one.
I hate to interrupt girl talk, but you said we have a problem?
Indeed. From what you have described, something outside the realm
it
of fate
Twilight?
has occurred.
Is that even possible?
It is, but I must follow the threads back to their source to find the origin of the deviation. It may take years of research.
Years?
Oh boy.
I don't have years.
That is unfortunate. If there is nothing else, I must ask you both to leave so I may begin at once.
Is there no way to speed that up? Whoever's behind it might be the murderer.
Such threads are not so easily untangled. I must consult the Moirai, if indeed they are not the ones responsible.
The Moi what?
You might know them as the Fates. They, or any beings of a sufficiently cosmic nature, have the power to undo the order of things.
That does not sound good.
Certainly not.
This conspiracy goes
They are
all the way
also
to
not
the top.
beings I can summon at a whim to solve your mystery. I am sorry.
No. I think you'd skip Asterion if you didn't click that.
Oh.
Actually, I came here to speak to Asterion. If, he is here.
A visitor for Asterion? How strange.
Hello?
Oh, are we doing guests? Is that a thing? I didn't know.
Roll
Here's
Holy
our
fans.
man.
Freddy was right.
He can't
As
do it,
if
no
there
one
was any
can.
doubt.
My old friend, this is Grace. She is our muse from the line of Calliope, and it is she who asked for you.
Where's my Raul Coley fans? Mike Flanagan.
All the men in this game are so...
Ooh.
I'm here on behalf of Pan. He owes you a favor? Something to do with...
No, Pan. Nah, never heard of him.
Asterion, of course you know Pan.
No idea what he'd want. No, sir, no favours. Nah, not this Minotaur.
There you have it, Grace. I believe now is the time when you leave.
But there must be some mistake.
There is no mistake. Not this time.
I had too many cough drops.
Please say
already.
it is written.
And so it...
It is written.
Did you hear that? Pan sends me all this way, and Asterion won't even talk to us?
Maybe there's another Asterion?
Yeah, more likely Pan's got me chasing my tail. This was pointless.
Well, I don't think we're getting back inside. Do you have another plan?
I don't know if my powers will even work on Hecate, but it's worth a shot.
Ooh, a musical number. Do you think this one could be... do you hear what I'm hearing?
Oh, you're still here? I had to run the entire... Oh, that's a long way, innit?
Let's go.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to send you away, alright? I just couldn't tell you, not in front of Kate.
Do you start to see what's happening here?
I already did the moment he denied it.
Maybe now you can tell me what this big favor is.
Come on, isn't it obvious?
I heard what you said about Calliope. I can help you. I really, really can. It has to be you. I am so in love with my dear sweet Kate. I just don't know how to tell her. Please, help me tell her.
Tell her.
Let me get this straight. You're in love with Hecate. That Hecate.
He's a wife guy.
She's just the best. Like, she knows everything and she always smells so good. Like, she's so nice to me and she doesn't even have to be. Oh, we got stuck in the tower together because we can't live in the mortal world. I know I could make her happy. I want to try. Won't you help me?
Wow.
Do you really call Hecate Kate? Off topic, I know, but I have to ask.
Sometimes she has to go into the mortal world for a short time and do things for Athena.
Uh-huh. And...
Well, she had to make up a magic disguise, a new identity. And I thought she should give it a proper name.
And you suggested Kate?
Yeah, she really liked it. She said, "Thank you, Asterion."
Oh, delightful.
Can you see why I wanted you
Are
to see
really
this
the
sequence?
Minotaur? Like, the monster who roamed a maze and ate people?
And is supposed to be dead?
Well, my father locked me up in a labyrinth, but I never ate anyone.
Oh, well, that's good.
Except Theseus. But he was a bellend.
Have you tried, I don't know, talking to her about how you feel? I take that as a no.
I don't have the words. I've tried. Every time, I end up knocking over a table, or killing a cat, or talking about how sometimes meat has that grisly texture I don't like.
You killed her cat? Oh, no.
It was a small cat. I panicked. I'm just not good at words. All right? Really not good.
I just love... It's a small one.
Okay, so you're in love
Nothing big.
with Hecate. What is it you think I can do?
A
It's
muse knows
obvious,
about
Grace.
poetry and the heart and how to make words beautiful.
Of course
All I
they
want
have
is
a
to
cat
ask
in the
her,
tower.
But I need good words. Please say you'll help me.
I like Grace's thinking face right here.
I feel like I don't love any of these. Which one? I don't want to like put it in his head that
I
she's
think
gonna
it's just-
turn him down.
If you click that one, it's fine. It's like, he's like, I know that's a possibility, is basically what he...
Hecate might say no. You know that, right?
She probably will.
Exactly. That's what I'm looking for.
And I'm me. But just once.
Yeah, this is...
I'd like to be able to ask her, to say it out loud instead of thinking it.
Clearly a different
I'll
session.
still
Yeah.
help you. No matter what she says. I promise.
I don't know. Doesn't this feel a little weird?
Which part?
Helping him woo her with my powers.
You heard what Pan said. You can't make anyone do anything they don't want to do. You can only make them say
Freddy's so in for
what's
this.
in their heart.
Yeah, that's the part I can't do.
And
I
so
do
am
this,
I.
and you'll help me in return, right?
Athena made Kate swear she's not allowed to say anything about what happens at the tower. But she never made me swear.
Got
Maybe she never
him.
thought anyone would ask. But I'll tell you, even if Kate doesn't like it, I'll tell you.
If I do this first.
If you help me, any trouble will be worth it.
I want to say I got this.
I can't say I'm exactly sure what to do.
Can't
Not
you just,
fair.
Start the music?
Just because I'm
yeah,
clever.
but to do what?
Oh, leave that to me. I am so excited about this, I can't even stand it.
What exactly did you have in mind, Freddy?
I didn't have to pinky promise.
Here we go.
Set up a vibe and you go for it.
I'm not great at words. I'm more of a dancer.
Just speak from the heart. Be honest.
You can do it.
You cast a spell on me.
Oh my god.
Not literally, obviously. But I feel in summary, you and me are meant to be. 'Cause you put a hex on me. You didn't do it to me directly. I'm not blaming you specifically, just that metaphorically. Shit, can someone help me?
It's okay. Okay, what are some of the things you love about her?
It's so cute. Shout out to, what is it? The famous play?
Hecate.
Which one?
With you, there's so much to love. Oh, I'm not saying you're fat.
Did not just say that.
Okay, hold on.
Tell her something she doesn't know about herself.
Oh, Katie, to me, you know you in rapture?
Ooh, good word.
Is your pallid skin, your lips are so thin, your love of books.
Asterion,
He's
I have
nailing
got
it.
one thought. Why is it that you seem so distraught? Are you saying you're
Cyrano.
in love with me?
Where the one
You
guy
couldn't
helps the other.
possibly.
He's not good at like words, so he helps him. He's like a poet, but he
Give it
looks
another go.
like really ugly or whatever.
You've cast a spell on me. It's a feeling that's killing me. But let's say categorically, oh Katie, it's just you and me.
I cannot hide from my reality. I can't help but think it's best that you forget me. I feel so little joy. My want is to destroy. You will come to resent me.
Damn.
I'm truly fond of you. Yet now it appears that you love me. How can you be so sure? What is my allure? Tears are near certain.
I could never make you cry.
It's not my tears I fear. What if I lose you?
Couldn't. Oh, I feel so powerless.
Let me be crystal clear. Do you believe this love of yours shall persevere? Despite all it won't face, it won't disappear. My virtues are few.
Damn,
and if
Kate.
we see this through, the pain that we share may be too severe.
Oh, of course she sings my song better than I do. Help me.
Freddy, you gotta step in.
Me?
Yeah, you're just as qualified as I am.
Hecate, I'd say he's really put himself out there. Now he cannot undo. It's a brave thing to do. Wish I had his daring.
There's some Les Mis vibes here.
Saying that I've missed out before. Last chances rushed out that exit door. I could never let my heart be heard. And it's withering. Now I'm reconsidering.
I have always counted on you to speak to me honestly.
This is the most high-stress one. I need this to go well so badly.
Never thanked you at all, and yet you still love me. I let travelers know which way to go, but it bothers me. My own path I forego, always seemed apropos. Yet where has this led me?
Exactly.
Maybe one step across the line will weave its own spelling given time.
The thought with which I must contend is, can I love my best friend?
Yes. Just decide.
It's so cute.
I'm hoping this is good. I picked the other thing.
Which
I picked
one?
Blue.
Oh.
Asterion.
Kate?
It seems you've cast a spell on me.
Oh my God.
You will not regret this.
Not yet. It is written. You've cast a spell on me. To think I shall have my own story. You've cast a spell on me. And we
Oh my God.
shall write it together.
Oh my God, it's so cute. Stop.
You've cast a spell on me.
I like this enormous
A tale
amount.
of
Me too.
romance and glory. You've cast a spell on me. But do we have enough leather? You've cast a spell on me.
Pardon? Oh my God.
That's so cute.
Wow.
Holy shit.
That was diverting.
Yeah, that's what
You
was
felt
said.
this way the entire time, Asterion, and you
Ugh.
said nothing.
I didn't think I was worthy. I mean, look at me. I'm only, half a man.
You have been a devoted friend over the long and lonely years, Asterion. I only wish I had realized sooner we could have been more. As for you, Grace, I thank you for arranging this diversion, however it came to pass.
We did it!
So when I did it, at that last option, I saw let Hecate decide, and so I was just like, I don't want to feel like I forced her, and but it seems like she's into it. So the whole thing about you can't make anyone do anything. So I was like, I'll just let her decide. And she says, no, this is too risky. I might lose my best friend. I can remove your love from your heart for you, and you can find someone better.
Oh my God.
And he says, please do it.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
Yeah. And that's what I got stuck with.
No. Yeah, I genuinely would have had to close the game.
I don't get it. Didn't you know this would happen? Wasn't it written?
Of course it was. It was also written that I would be unaware of Asterion's feelings until he spoke them to me.
But you knew that.
I follow the rules. It is written.
I'm glad to see someone happy, finally.
I couldn't
would be me.
Let part one
I am
end without
also
this
not
scene.
displeased by this course of events.
Wow, look at you. Living the wildlife.
Come, Asterion, I wish to speak of this further, and find an appropriate outfit.
Aww.
Hey, wait for me outside, yeah?
Oh my
long are we
God.
supposed to
What a
wait?
relief.
It's been over an hour.
I'm sure it's fine, Grace. I doubt the Minotaur would break his promise. Same.
Bro, nah, you're gonna be a while.
Whew. You still here? I'm sorry. Kate had a lot to say.
Oh, you were talking, huh?
Yeah, they were
Oh,
back
I
there
bet.
launching.
Ooh, I'll bet she did.
Yeah, well, Kate wants us to talk about our feelings more. And there, of course, was tea. Right, so I suppose you want to know how
Tea.
Calliope
Wink.
broke into the reliquary that night.
She did what?
No, we didn't know anything about that. Do you mean the night she died?
Oh, well, I thought you already knew. Yeah, the night Calliope died, she broke in somehow. Thing is, we know she didn't take anything or even touch anything.
Perfect
I just
cliffhanger
remember
too,
the alarms
for the mystery.
and I chased after her.
Wow.
Calliope broke into the reliquary.
Did you say the reliquary has alarms? Like burglar alarms, cameras?
Oh, no, nothing
got
like
lasers.
that. It just has a lot of protections. You know, magic.
I don't know magic, actually.
Oh, well, it's just meant to keep the dangerous stuff from being touched. It was set off, so something happened in the reliquary. We just, don't know what exactly.
How do you know Calliope didn't touch or take anything?
Kate knows everything in the reliquary, right down to the last book. She's been looking, but she can't figure if anything was touched. It makes her so mad not to know. And it made Athena pretty mad too.
I bet it made
Athena got
Athena
involved?
pretty mad.
Yeah, when Kate finally told her. Athena wants Kate to keep investigating, but it doesn't look good.
Those alarms don't go off if someone breaks into the reliquary? They don't detect intruders?
Well, normally nobody does that.
Well, Calliope did. She got in somehow.
Well, she must have snuck in the back way. Where do you think I keep running from? Whatever Calliope did here, it was enough to set off the alarms. That's all I know.
Athena knows what happened here the night Calliope died?
Yeah, Kate told her a day or so later, I think. We didn't know Calliope died that night, though.
What? Athena didn't mention it?
Nope. Not that that's weird. She's, she's not the chatty type, you know?
I think
She
it's
came
weird.
in all quiet and cool, wanted to know who was here that night and what Calliope might have wanted. She swore Kate to silence. Not me, though. Guess she's not as smart as Kate.
Got him.
What relics are there? Maybe Calliope was looking for one, but couldn't find it before...
Yeah, that I'm not supposed to say.
Do you have the golden fleece, the shield of Zeus, the sword of Damocles? Is it suspended?
You know a lot about that stuff for a mortal.
So it's all real?
I can neither confirm nor deny any of that. All I know is that nothing got used and nothing got taken.
You chased Calliope, but did you ever catch up with her?
No. If I'd have caught her, I'd have brought her back and Kate would have gotten answers out of her. All I know is that she was hurt, bleeding bad, but I don't know why. I wanted to help her, but she got away in the fog. Then I ran into Medusa.
Wait, what? Medusa?
So.
Here?
Yeah. Well, she's not normally here. I think maybe she was chasing after Calliope too.
So, broke into the reliquary, came out of the reliquary, bleeding.
So do you think that was like right before she came to us and died?
Maybe.
How could Calliope have been wounded?
I don't know. Maybe Medusa did it. Probably not, though. You know, I never saw Medusa near the reliquary, just out in the fog, so she never even got that close.
See you, Bradley. Thanks for
So
hanging
whatever
out.
happened to Calliope
Later, Bradley.
happened inside the reliquary.
I guess. But we don't have anything that would attack anyone. Especially not an idol.
So someone else. But they did it inside the reliquary.
If so, they vanished after.
What was Medusa doing here?
She was chasing after Calliope too, I think, but she wouldn't say why. I asked.
Seems pretty convenient. Her just out there suddenly.
Yeah, that part's weird. I've never seen her near the reliquary before.
Couldn't Medusa have broken in like Calliope did?
Yeah, but I chased Calliope from the reliquary. If Medusa had been there, I would have seen her.
Lots
This means
unearthed
Calliope
with
came
this side
here the
quest.
night she
I know,
died.
much to
This is
think
where she was
about.
attacked.
But we don't know by whom.
We know Medusa was here. She might even have been involved.
Well, she's super scary, but, you know she works for Athena, right?
Of course she
I
does.
thought maybe that's why she was here, but Athena said she didn't know about it.
That does seem suspicious.
If that's all you need, then I have to go. Kate will be so mad if she finds me gone. Good luck, Muse.
I'm so happy you had it happen the right way.
We did it.
How come it's not letting you pick the blue? Tried it? That's weird.
I don't know.
I'm okay. We learned a lot. I just wish I knew why Calliope was here in the first place.
Maybe that's a question for Medusa.
Sure, if only I knew where to find her.
One thing at a time, Grace. You'll figure it out. I know you will.
I guess so. Next thing is to go back to Pan. Tell him his favor is done.
What an adventure.
Yeah, maybe
Sorry?
that's true.
You're just lucky, Grace.
I haven't been using a lot of blue
Luckier than
options.
you think. You go do what you have to, and I'll meet you back at the apartment. Okay?
So I just assumed when you pick the one trait, it like
Pan.
unlocks all of those.
That's what I thought too.
I hope you're here, because I don't know where else to look for you.
Of course I'm here.
I mixed it up
Grace.
too,
Where
and I
else
had
would
all
I
greens
be but
always.
amongst the trees?
I did use a lot of
or
green, but
wild things. I really must thank you, by the by. Asterion is simply over the moon, and he's already repaid me with this select tome from the reliquary.
That's why you did all this? Because you wanted some book?
Not just
Fern
some
be
book,
like,
but a tome
do me
from
a
the
favor,
forbidden
would you?
depths.
I want this book.
I doubt Hecate would be pleased.
Oh, most assuredly not. Neither would
for
Athena,
a
which
rom-com.
makes it all the more delicious.
See, that's when it's like, okay, I'm
I trust you
suspicious
got
of
what you
Athena.
needed.
Pan's
More
like,
grist for
I
the
want to
mill of
fuck
your
over
innocence, as it
Athena,
were.
you know.
You already knew I would, right?
Oh, did I?
Come on, Pan. How stupid do you think I am? The place you sent me for this favor just happens to be where Calliope was attacked. You had to know I'd discover that. If you wanted me to know, why not just tell me? What's the angle? Tell me why I shouldn't be suspicious,
That was a glitch.
Pan.
I'm pretty
You
sure.
have no reason to be suspicious.
Why is she
I know nothing
transparent?
of what happened to Calliope at the reliquary. I suppose the question at the heart of this is, do you believe me?
Yeah, actually. Quite often.
He keeps insisting, you know.
I'm trying to, Pan, but you make this really hard.
Ah, yes. Doubt. What a fascinating concept, and an excellent reason to hesitate. Alas, it is my burden to be forever condemned by my idle brethren. I've become accustomed to it. Truly.
Poor guy.
I've never lied to you, Grace, and I never shall. If you're looking for innocence, however, well, I'm afraid that's one thing I cannot provide.
And if I can't accept that? If I find out you're somehow involved in this?
You'll do what you do, and I'll do what I do, and we'll see where that takes us.
You're the worst. Fuck you.
If you're still up for trading favors, I could use more help.
Oh, of course you could. You could live the high life, Grace. Throw caution to the wind.
Throws you off.
Embrace what you can before you...
Before I die? You don't have any hope for me, do you? You're just taking what you can get before it's
Look at his
over.
little sad face.
You'll want to find Medusa, I suppose.
She was at the reliquary, but you already knew that.
See, like, you didn't even
You'll
say anything
find
about
Medusa at a dingy little club appropriately named the Viper's Nest. Give her my regards.
I love the on the
But
nose.
do be careful
naming
if you
for
call
all
on her
of them.
Grace. Medusa is a hideous monster and should be treated as such.
There you go.
All right.
Wow, wow, wow.
We've done it.
So you could, if you want to keep it as a secret, Medusa is in the journal now, and you could see what she looks like. Or you could save it for tomorrow. Or it could be a little teaser to come back tomorrow.
I'll save it. I was gonna go through it, but I'll save it, and then
that'll be the
we
recap.
we can start out next session by going through that, and that'll sort of refresh us on where we were.
Half the chat is about to leave, bro.
I know.
The one game you want to play the most is half the chat will leave for.
I like Phasmophobia. You scaredy cats. Okay, how do I need to like hit save?
No, I think it's
anyway?
this. Main menu. So yeah, we will continue and finish this tomorrow.
Yes.
So if you come out, we don't know a time quite yet. We'll probably reveal that at the end of today. We'll reveal when, but it'll be sometime tomorrow, probably like 3, 4 like usual. It should be, that's where I stopped in my first playthrough. And then it was another like 3 hours after that. So
yeah. So I think we got about halfway-ish, almost.
Yeah. I promise you, Fish and the Shazame and Fern and I, we have fun when
We
play
have
that
a good time.
We goof
It's
around.
us and the ghosties. We're just hanging out.
It will be scary though, because we have nothing. We usually go in there with like the most equipment possible. We're like, fuck you, ghosts. This time we're gonna be like sharing one flashlight, like
It's gonna be amazing.
exactly. The Shazame just hangs out in the truck.
Yeah, you can all be truck people. We'll go in the house. You'll be fine.
We'll take like a quick 5 minutes just to reset, get our buddies here into the game and everything, and yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and quit the game. We want to put on words.
Yeah.
So the Scaredies can do one last thing.
Y'all want words?
Also, what do we feel? How do we feel? First half of Stray Gods? How do we feel? How do you feel?
Great. I feel great. You kind of scared me with like the whole like it's a little slower at the beginning thing, but I was still like very
No, yeah, it's that one song I
appealed
feel like
by
that threw me off.
Yeah. That one was a little weaker than the others, but like overall, like I'm just still really enjoying the story.
Rob says, I'm mad now that I have to buy another game. Let's see.
What's up?
It is
Looking for price?
Yeah. 20, it's $30. I think it's, big budget behind the scenes with all those big names.
Big budget indie-ish. All right. How do I get words on?
You could have stayed on the other screen.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The art?
It's because
okay.
I forgot.
I don't know if anyone has read this. Anyone read the comic Saga? That's what the art style deeply reminds me of. Anybody? Any Saga fans in chat?
I think I read like a few pages of it at your recommendation once, and then I forgot to continue. If that helps.
Nice.
All right. Here comes words.
All right, hold on.
Back when it was still called Chorus?
Yeah, I've been following it too.
I haven't, apparently.
Everyone in chat, look up the comic Saga, and you'll see why I feel very, strong. It genuinely at times feels like just straight up the same artist. Alrighty, gamers. We'll BRB, and we'll get everything set up, and you do words in the meantime.
Everybody, please pet their pets for us in the meantime. That's what break times are for.
BRB.
Bye.